Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John.
I'm Claire.
This is Penny True Nut. Welcome back to Locomoto. Remember laughing before we started? It's literally just before I turned the stream on, and I'm about to slide up the microphone from being muted to being on, which is over the little slider. I give Claire a gesture, just like, hey, like don't make noise now, so that so that when the noise comes on, you don't immediately hear typing, because Claire's typing at the same time. So I just I give Claire a little hand gesture. That means, hey, don't type at the moment. We're about to begin. The microphone's about to turn on, and I did that. And Claire gave me the little nod of acknowledgement. The moment I was about to turn it on, the cats immediately just jumped on things. And I was like, in the background.
The cats heard we were doing a crime stream.
There's probably, I'm kind of like, there's probably cats. I think Io the mayor is a cat. Who's right by the train right there. I think she's she's sort of catty, I think. It's supposed to be a cat. You definitely make a cat, like how the character creator is like, choose what sort of animal you want to be. If I'm half owl, half cat. Alright, I am the child of the owl and the pussycat who went to sea on a beautiful peak. Do you even have that nursery rhyme in France? Is this deeply confused right now?
Yeah, I was confused as to why you had chosen specifically the term pussycat until I realised that it's a nursery rhyme. It sounded like it was something you were quoting.
The owl and the pussycat went to sea on a beautiful pea green boat.
Yeah,
I think they got together or something. I can't remember the rest of it actually, but they went to sea on a beautiful pea green boat. Okay,
sure.
Owl and pussycat having a lovely time. In all fairness, this sounds like potentially more dangerous for the cat than the owl. Like the owl could just fly off. The cat's trapped on that boat. Like this could have just been the owl could have just been laying a trap for the cat. It's hard to say, but I think our understanding is they got together. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
clearly, no one else out of Britain has the owl and the pussycat nursery rhyme. So I apologise for acknowledging its existence.
Okay, but don't you think the owl and the pussycat get together and bond over their shared love of eating mice?
I wonder what the rest of it is, and if it's established what the relationship is. I'm pretty sure Jack and Jill are brother and sister.
Yes, I think so.
I believe Jack and Jill are brother and sister.
Uh-huh.
But that might be... Claire's found a book, but that might be an extended version.
I don't know, apparently there's also a movie.
How can there be a film? The entire plot is there's an owl and there's pussycats and they go to sea on a beautiful pea green boat. I mean, that's about it. I don't know how much more there could be.
I don't know, but there was Barbara Streisand.
I feel... Is this just using the name The Owl and the Pussycat?
I think so, yeah.
It doesn't feel... It seems to be starring aspiring novelists and actresses. I'm not seeing much sign of owls or pussycats here. This is. I think this is an unrelated story that simply uses the title. But still, that's an American film, suggesting that at some point they expected American audiences to be familiar with the expression "the owl and the pussycat." That is used as an excuse to put the term pussycat into the film, which, as you say, if you don't know the owl and the pussycat, sounds a bit dodgy, potentially. But cats.
Xena,
stop demolishing things. Yeah, that's right, Ted. You stay over there and be a good dog. That's just knocked over a panel.
Meow. If you had hung this up on the wall several years ago, like Mother told you to.
That's not the one who's supposed to be on the wall anyway. That one's the one that's over there. It's fine. That's not even the one you did. It's fine. Anyway, welcome back to Locomoto, which is a lovely, lovely chill game. So we're playing this today because we're a bit of a late start. Sorry, we're a bit late starting the stream today. It's because I was doing some other bits and pieces. Because I'm desperately trying to...
And then I went on a walk with Ted and he met too many friends.
He met too many friends. But yes, we also... I've been trying to get ahead on a few bits and pieces. Because we're now in this mysterious zone where the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered might drop next week. I don't think it will. I think some people are correct in pointing it. I think it's weird that with Indiana Jones and the PS5 only just launched and flipping Doom Dark Ages coming up next month, and they're already sending out pre-release material about that. It would be weird to drop an Elder Scrolls right now. I think it's much more likely to drop at the showcase in June. That seems way more likely to me. That seems very likely. But it's possible Oblivion Remastered might just appear next week. So I've just kind of got some stuff in the bag just because we've got we've got the time to cover that. So I've been trying to just prepare other bits and pieces Flip only knows. Maybe a lot of people say, oh, the shadow drops next Monday. It's next Monday. Really? I don't know. I don't think Oblivion's coming out next Monday. But it's a number I keep seeing, so I've got it in the calendar tentatively penciled in just in case. But I'm also preparing other things in case it doesn't appear, and thus we need other things. So yes, that's what I was working on today. Well, I'm a bit late because I was working on all of that nonsense. But yes, we're just going to have, therefore, a lovely, lovely, super chilled out stream tonight, where we're just going to do cute things, like
cute anthropomorphized crime.
like stealing this train. We've stolen a train here. That's fine. We've just stolen this here train. This is my train, which is lovely. Look at this little outfit. Look at his little outfit.
Oh my god, so cute!
I know, he was such a... I designed him to be an evil-looking monster. Like a sort of goatee deathclaw thing. But I gave him little vampire teeth. I gave him the horns that kind of his hat clips through. But he's just too cute. Oh, dear. He's just so damn cute, damn it. So, yes, we're just going to do...
And it's hard to look evil when you have... overalls with your tail coming out of them.
That's true. He does have a little tail popping out of his overalls. That's very, very true indeed. So, yes, the map was slowly opening up. We were slowly picking up, in particular, every time you go somewhere to drop off posts, you pick up more posts than when you started, which is leading me to a terrible possibility that at some point I need to come up with a storage system for that, because I can't help but notice that the amount of post is rising. I've now got seven things, 7 bits of post in my train, and right now it's not logically laid out at all. So I think I need to come up with like a flipping a post organizational system, which is delightful in order to make like anything make sense. But I also feel like if I go northwards to Rosalind's Carpentry, that's somewhere I've not been before. I need to drop off post there, and I suspect I can complete the loop round to Pettany, which I've also not been to before. There's clearly also some bigger settlements I need to go to, like, yes, Troth and Tome Dig over here, so we should kind of mosey in those directions. And we also simply do not know where most of the big things we need to look for, because at this point, the ecological disaster is occurring. We're all going to die of, like, lung disease. This cute game goes to dark places, so we need to find someone who can take a sample of the Aaron Barenpire to keep an eye on it. We need to just save the future of Barenpire, which also boils down to finding a bag of seeds, because I is being a real optimist. If we just paint all the trees yellow and plant some flowers, there won't be an ecological disaster. I'm not convinced she's right. But that's what Aya says. So we just basically want to, sort that out, mosey that direction, and just take our train for a nice little ride. And maybe we'll pick up some passengers at the same time. I think right now we've not got anyone, right? I think we've got no one. Because yes, we've got these guys right now in this sort of, yeah. I think we need to move this into the nicer position. I think is very important right now. I think we should just like put the chair in, just make the nice carriage the actual carriage we use as our primary carriage. I think that, makes...
Is the seat still marked as a dingy seat?
It's marked as a dingy seat, and technically the base is different. The base is, I don't know if it's... Oh, that'll be because I used iron for one, but copper for the other, because the materials you use, metal and wood, do affect that. Mm-hmm. But I'm broadly okay with that. Just pick up the cocoa. Okay, I can drink the cocoa myself. I didn't even realise that. That's adorable. And then we can just put you in the middle, right there. Then we can just put the cocoa down. Enter the little tiny mini grid mode. Put the cocoa down as well. Very important. So just pop that over here. There. Okay, for some reason you're... Well, that's not right, is it? No. Unacceptable. Just put the cocoa somewhere where it's in. I found a way to fit them both on this table previously. Now if I put that there. Okay, that cocoa just lives there now. That's fine. We're just going to have that. Though actually, if we've got the passengers in here, we could leave the actual stuff in here, because this could just be like, the grimy car I actually do the prep in, which is fine. The bucket of flowers should move in here as well. That's reasonable. I think the bucket of flowers can go right about there. It's like, you know, when you get on, there's some flowers, and this is where people go. Now if they're nice, this is bugging me. I can't be having this. I've got to find a way. I've got to find a way to put this right on the edge. Here, no. Right there. Now number 2 also needs to go. Oh, there was something there. That's better! Hey, there we go. So this is the nice place where we put like the passengers. This is like, you know, this is first class accommodation. You've got like the cocoa. You've got like the nice seats. This is like, you know, where we put the standing room plebs. They go in the horrible thing. And it's important that we never actually like wallpaper this, because if it was less horrible, people would have less incentive to like, you know, pay for the upgrade to first class. So it's really important we keep this carriage awful.
Hey, John.
Yes?
You're a second-class train passenger.
What? I own this train, by which I mean I stole it.
No, I mean, you, when you take the train, usually don't buy a first-class ticket.
Well, no, because then don't make me stand inside a rusty, horrible thing. Now, in the event that the only way to access seats, hot cocoa, and pleasant surroundings that isn't rusty was to buy a first-class ticket, I would. This is why my train franchise will be more, you know, will be way flipping more profitable than actual British rail franchises. And also, this is very important, we keep the cocoa machine and the rhubarb pie maker inside with the plebs, but they're locked. So they can't actually have it. They just see me come in here, get the stuff and carry it through to the actual, you know, first class customers. That way, once again, they'll be more incentivized to want to go through. You saying this wouldn't work? I think this would work. I think this would work beautifully.
This reminds me of a friend of mine I had at university who
oh,
was,
good lord!
Like,
this sounds like it's going somewhere dark.
No, this reminds me of a very good friend of mine who you've met before.
Who is a monster, clearly.
Who was, like, the leftist.
Yeah.
And kept telling me...
this is by French standards.
Yeah, I know, right? And kept telling me how he had been radicalized by playing, what was it, Railway Tycoon. And realizing that the only way to win the game was to do the most terrible, never repairing anything capitalism.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Oh dear, glad John's not running the country. Is John trying to privatize the train class system?
What do you mean privatize? I've stolen this train. I've reappropriated it for the people. Alright, this is a flipping... I've nationalised the train service, if you think about it. By stealing...
To the nation of John.
Yes, I've stolen this train. I basically... Robin Hood, but with a train.
Stealing from everybody to give to me.
From that guy over there, who was presumably rich.
Oh, he's wearing a top hat, so, you know, probably...
What?
Is that a crown?
What do you think a top hat is?
Well, okay, I thought... Oh, okay,
no, he's got a mohawk. The next...
Oh, well,
did you look at that and think top hat?
Because in the window you couldn't see very well. You could just see two, like... black, and you could just see black bits going up.
Oh, you know what? I can sort of see. I can sort of see it. I can sort of see it where we're getting from here. I can sort of see where we're getting from here. Anyway, we can just get the train going. I like my train.
We must reclaim the means of hot chocolate production.
I need to find a way to change the highlights. It bothers me that the train is all the same colour, but the highlights, some of them are yellow and some of them are kind of a dark, kind of off yellow. I'm not keen on that. Not keen on that.
Sorry, which highlights?
On the outside of the train. You can't see them from here. But some of them, the highlights are in like white, like this. Like the highlights are on the edge of the door. And in some cases, like the edge of the window is like in a darker thing. Which is not accept. This is also, there's just spare rhubarb pie here. Why is it to eat the pie? Well, that gets rid of that. Excellent. That's also it's getting in the way. There's a lot that's in the way here. But we can't just like, you know, just keep the train topped up. Keep the train topped up in terms of the coal. Straight through here, everything's fine. Pop in some additional coal just to keep the train going super fast. And we're arriving at Rosalind's Carpentry. Because every station is just like... I mean, there's no one... I mean, if you think about it, it really is not a surprise this rail network went bankrupt before I stole this train. Because we live in a world where people built, like, so many flipping stations. Most stations have, like, one person. This is like the station of one person's business. Like, that's only going to need so much service, but from a train line. Like, in a way, that kind of, it makes sense that this train line... Ah! It's the fucking giant bees! I think they're harmless, because everything in this game's harmless.
Except you.
Except it's very true. Very true. Hang on, I think I've got post to deliver here, actually. I swear I've got... Hang on, I can check. Yes, I've definitely got some post to deliver. The problem is finding it. Oh, it was literally the first one I checked. There we go. Hopefully it was just one. Because this is all I'm... Oh, because the platform's not long enough. Oh, well, that's cute. Just like an actual, like a real British thing, where it's like, the following station has a short platform. Make sure you're in the first 4 carriages to alight here. Some, like, more obscure, the smaller stations are actually short. Oh, that's adorable. I like that.
Passengers wishing to alight at this station should make their way towards the front carriages.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's precisely what we're dealing with here. And always check the token machine in case it's selling something. Rosewood, white marble, silver, red fabric. I feel like, I mean, the rosewood's proving that if you were looking for like red colour scheme for your chairs, like, I mean, that might be kind of nice for, like, you know, the 2 chairs on the other side of my first class accommodation.
How much money do you got?
I think that what that means is actually it costs 1, but I've got 5. I don't think that's the price. I think that's what I've got.
Then why are they all different amounts?
Because I've got different amounts.
Oh, because
like,
the currency...
I've got 3,
okay,
5, 2, and 7.
So those are what, different types of currencies?
They're the money you get for recycling.
Oh, I see.
If you recycle, I don't know if there's recycling
so as in
here.
it'll be like metal, wood, fabric.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay,
if you do the recycling,
sense.
I will take, as I've got plenty of this right now, I will take rosewood. Yeah, it's 1 to 1. It is 1 to 1. So I can take... I'll take 2 rosewood.
Nice.
I'll take 2 rosewood. Just grab all of that. And I think I'll also take a little bit of... Actually, I think I've got some red fabric, but I've got loads of fabric tokens. I'll just take 2 of them. So that's fine too. Just grab that. Stack that too. We're okay. I don't think I've got recycling bins here, which is all fine. But there is... That's something I can do with. But there's the stamp up, so I can. That's how you update the map. Okay, which probably means now I can. Yep, there we go. Not just a Petany, but also a little spur off to Fendrick's Farms. If I needed that, and I think you can use crafting tables at Carpenter's to create. Can you use that to make different stuff from what I can make normally? I don't think so. I think that's the same stuff I've seen previously. Hello there, random carpenter. Hello, darling. How can I help you? Haven't seen you around before. Hello, I'm John. It's lovely to meet you. I'm Rosalind. I tend to my own carpentry, so if you need something built, just pop by, okay, dear. How can I help you? And, yes, do you have any flower seeds or know where I might get some? And, of course, I should have some seeds there for my favourite flowers. Here you go. I hope they bring you joy. Just a little happy face, just rainbows above her head.
I mean, that's what it's like to talk to gardeners about seeds, FYI. That could be our next door neighbour who talks to me about gardening.
I also need to find a scientist as a bee just randomly flies into her face. I'm sure Carlos would be delighted to help you out. He's our pharmacist. Was there something going on at that lab of his? Okay, he's in a Tome Dig. Okay, so we know where Tome Dig is. We just need to go and speak to you. I think there was also... I'm just going to say, hey, your workbench is nice. Thank you. Here for the carpentry class.
Yes, please. Yes.
I think Claire will be into a carpentry class. It starts right away. First, building materials. House and more furniture, not really my style. More of a Baroque or a Cocoa lady these days, I think. We use the materials and then to build something new. Go ahead and break them apart. You can use the hammer from my shed. So, okay. I just need to drop some materials so we can pick them up later. So I've got space to pick up the hammer in the shed. So, okay. She's just going to teach us how to, like, break the shit out of things. But that's fine because she'll probably also give me a new recipe. So just smash... Smash. Additional smash. Alright, just get rid of... Put that... There we go, we can drop that right there. Okay, I need to drop my other materials here, and also... Okay, We'll grab the packages on the way out. Just try to remember not to drop the mail. Bit like, or pick it up again after we're done. Just grab you. That is aged copper.
Nice.
Different from regular copper, one assumes. This is oak. I'm not sure we've seen oak before. So okay. How can I help you? I've broken all the furniture. So I'll show you a few trips. So yes, can you give me some new McGibbles? If you want to make really impressive things, you'll need a bit of help. Following a blueprint makes crafting a lot easier. You try and make things without them. So even if you don't have the blueprint, if you just memorize or can like either guess or just know from a previous playthrough what the correct orientation of materials is, you can make anything. Okay, let's try it with the material we got from a furniture. That'll be enough for both of us here. Standard side table. So okay, standard side table is buddy. Where is standard side table? So that's I'm pretty sure that's the one we've already crafted, in fact. But okay, we can use her wood, which was the aged copper.
That's metal.
It's basically wood. No, no. Not yet, thank you. No, not there. Not that one. There we go, thank you. Wait, what was the wood? It was oak, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
She gave me oak, so we'll just put that there. Craft! I've created another side table. And also, standard seat that's not dingy. Standard luggage shelf that's not dingy. Okay, well now we're flipping getting somewhere. Hey, do you want to see the table I just made? Look what I made! Oh, wonderful! Not bad at all for your first go. Didn't even have to help you that much. Keep the blueprint in case you want to make more. Good work today. Hope you had a good time. Visit as much as you like, darling. And that's the quest completed. That was the entire quest right there.
Aggressively British.
This entire game is aggressively cute. So, okay, we can now make standard seats. So, the difference between a standard seat and a dingy is you need material. So, okay, we can actually make a pair of seats that have got actual, like, cushion or fabric on them.
Yeah.
So I feel like we probably should do that. And I think we have to do that here. Because I think the crafting bench in my train... Let's just grab this so we can dump these in the train. We might just come back out in a second. I think the crafting thing in my train is like a mini one. So it's only got, like, 2 slots on it.
Yes.
So I think I can't make that here. So just dump you as well. Excellent. And I can dump the seeds for the time being. The seeds that will probably not save society. The guy's being a bit optimistic there. Because, yeah, that was quite a large thing. So I think I could make I could make, like, the dingy things. Yeah, I can make dingy seed, which is just really small. But I can't make the big stuff. So, okay. Okay. What we need to do is... wait a minute. What was the exact...
I think you wanted a bunch of fabrics.
I think I needed 4 fabrics. I've got 2, one of which
Didn't you need 3?
I think it was 2 each. Or do you think it was 3 just for the one?
Yeah, I think it was 3 just for the one, but we'll see.
Okay. We can check with this. The mutant bees appear to be not swarming right now. They're calm at night. So, okay, not dingy seats, thank you. Just to get me to, standard seats. No, you're right. So 1 metal, 2 wood, 3 fabric, which I think I can just afford to do. So hang on, that was 1 metal. So okay, I don't need like all of this, but I'll just have this anyway. Bye. This is mine now. Lovely. Just grab that. So grab all of this. This is not good stacking right here. Stack. Thank you. So, okay, we can use her metal, and then we need 4 wood total, but I'd like the wood to all match.
Obviously.
And then we need enough fabric. Now, we just got 2 fabric, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I think you've got more.
We had 2 fabric right there. I think, so if we need 6, I think I've got some red fabric in my train. I think I've got some already. And that was oak, and then this was the rosewood. But I think I've also got, that's fir and pine. But
that's not as nice.
No, in a perfect world, I would like to have all of this, but hang on. Hang on, I've got 1 red fabric. So if I was just to buy 3 more, from right. I'm upgrading the train. We're upgrading the train right now. And I can afford that right now. So I just need 3 more of them. So that's fine. So I'll have all of them. Stack you. Okay. And then if I've got 2 rosewoods, I needed 2 more, right? Because I had, it was 2.
Yeah, because it's a 6 slot thing, 1 metal, 3 thing, so it can only be 2 wood.
Yeah, that's right. So I've got the wood and I've got the fabric, so there's more fabric down there. And then the metal I could just use her aged copper.
Yeah.
Is aged copper worse than copper? Like is copper like wine or is copper like milk? Do you want it to be aged or not? Actually, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. I'm pretty sure I've got some silver. I'm gonna make the chairs out of this is first class. This is the fancy shit. This is. You know what? We're rebranding.
So people enjoy the look of aged copper, but I'm not sure if you'd like it. It's got like a weird.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
I think you wouldn't like it.
I think this needs to be solid gold.
Yep.
Solid.
Listen, that works well.
Wait, that's copper. No, that's copper. I thought it was good. Well, I've got silver though.
Yeah, I mean that goes.
Solid silver.
Silver and red will go well together.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, we're going to make a change here. So this remains pleb class. This is now second class. We're going to take the hot cocoa away. And this is going to be first class over here. Well, we'll provide the cocoa. Okay, so we're gonna have to make some changes in order. So that's now second class. You don't get a cushion for second class. Okay. God, I'm sure
I enjoy that you're making the Snowpiercer thing worse.
It's not Snowpiercer.
Yeah, I know. There's not Chris Evans in it.
So right, we've got the so hang on. Now we need to do is create the McGibble. So okay, hang on. We're going to use the silver, which we only need 1 of. Okay. Red fabric, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to blend that with, we want the lovely rosewood that we just bought, don't we?
Yeah.
So, okay, that should all be correct.
Yeah.
Activate crafting.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Now, that's the stuff right there. That's the shit. So, okay.
Yeah, people are saying aged copper is basically what the Statue of Liberty looks like.
No, that's not too bad. But I feel like it's not quite the vibe we're going for.
I think like greenish, minty teal and red would have looked a bit too Christmas for you.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Right, so that's the material we need. We've still got we've got everything else we need now. So just craft all of that once again. Just 1 standard seat, actually. So there we go. Thank you. The red fabric. This is an excellent use for my recycling proceeds. All right, and my solid silver. And the rosewood. There we go. Oh, now this is first class shit right here. This is the stuff, Claire. This is the stuff. Also, I will be having her aged copper anyway. Now that we've kind of cleared out some space.
Unfortunately, it is true that you're not going to see the rosewood that much when the chair itself is red, but you know.
Right, now out of pleb class into proper first class. Oh, Claire, this is the shit right here. This is the okay. The plant needs to go. Or at least we can reposition. I think it can't fit over here though. I think it needs a bigger spot than that. So we just need to.
Fussy plant.
I know. I think it needs a bigger spot than what we've got available. So we just need to put you here as well. I think these chairs are actually a bit smaller. I think I kind of want that there. But then if I have that there, does that mean I want to have something a bit closer? Because then this chair. But then this chair's pretty close to the door too. I think maybe this should be. This should be like actually right next to the door. It looks a bit unbalanced next to windows, but then that doesn't bother me on this side.
Yeah, I mean,
it's because there's the table there, isn't it? It's because there's the table there.
It is, but also like, how much room do the animals like take up or whatever?
Not much, but like, you know, we want this to be, a high quality.
It's just that it feels very far from each other if you're traveling with somebody.
If I put a table in the middle, though, I want to look at that new table. I think she just gave me a new, better quality table. potentially. So, okay, hang on. Dingy ceiling lamp. Standard... Oh, a luggage shelf. That seems potentially of use. We've got standard side table, dingy side table. I'm not sure that's really the table we're after. I think we could just take this table I already made. I think it's the same as the one we've got. So we could just use that for the time being. If I left anything, it's just her hammer. And you can't take her tools with you.
No, that would be so rude.
That's a level of crime beyond what this game allows.
Yep.
You can't do that. So yeah, we've got one side table here. We've got a different side table here. It's a little, it's a slightly different. Yeah, now that that's there, now I think we have to, like, you know.
Oh, that's a very small table.
Yeah, it's a very small. We haven't got a proper table yet. We kind of bring that in a little bit. Is that maybe at that point going to be a little bit too? So we've got to have it be symmetrical. But if we bring that to here, does that then look a little bit too close together, or does that actually look more appropriate, do you think?
I think that makes more sense.
Yeah,
and you could have a luggage rack or whatever behind it.
It's a very small luggage rack at the back. But in which case, does the same thing...
Oh, hey, Ted.
Hi, Ted, it's okay, honey bun.
He saw a cat in the garden earlier, not one of our cats, but like on the fence. Ted.
Yeah, you see, I think these chairs are something look a bit bigger. I think these chairs have to be a little bit more spaced out, because otherwise that doesn't look right. There you go, Ted. You're fine. I know those ones can go there. Somebody was saying if I just nudge this, I might be able to just, like, make it go somewhere. Hi, Ted. Yes. If I just use the nudge function.
Would you like to settle down by your feet? Like
no amount of nudging is going to make that fit. Can I make it fit around the back? Does not want to be here, tragically.
Oh, buddy.
That is unfortunate. Okay, well then these flowers are now for me. These are now going to be. Oh no, it doesn't go into here either. Okay, I guess we simply don't have. We can't have flowers back in pleb class because otherwise that would be an amenity that people might appreciate. So that just goes. So we're just going to dump the flowers.
I mean, can't you put it in your cargo hold?
In theory, yes, I suppose I could. That would keep the mail like nice and fresh. That's true. Yeah. That's true. Now this is getting a little bit crowded in here. But actually, that is true. What I do have is I've got these like boxes. I think I just want to I'm just going to leave a crate here.
You can sit on a crate.
Yeah, exactly. I think in some ways, like having to like awkwardly sit on a crate is like worse than there being nothing here at all. Like, I kind of feel like that's actually worse. So, I kind of feel like that's Claire. First class. Second class. Plebs. But it does bother me that these are now so far apart. These are way too far apart. But if I move this to here, because I think they stick out a bit more. Then again, this is supposed to be second class. So if it's a little bit tighter, like you don't have enough leg room.
I also actually think, John, can you turn around so you can see the other table? I think this table is more second class and the other table is more first class.
Really? Because that looks like an actual like table with little spindly legs, whereas that looks like I've just taken like a bedside table and just shoved it in. I disagree.
Fair enough. Maybe I just react to seeing some hot cocoa.
Well, the cocoa's moving over, obviously.
Yeah.
The cocoa is right now flipping, moving over to a different location. We have to have the cocoa, obviously, in the first class right there. And then number 2 can just go right there. Oh, there we go. There you get the cocoa. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this now. Now that we've got second class, first class, and pleb class. This is perfect. Standing room only right there. Oh, this is yes. We've absolutely nailed this right here.
Hey John.
Yes.
Do you think we might be the baddies?
We're not no. Absolutely not. Now we need to go to no one's saying anything about petting. Then again, if we go all the way around Ferry, we're just dropping off 2 bits of post. Whereas if we go to Pettany, we've never been to Pettany before. So we may as well go via Pettany as we need to go to Marigold Market. Though, yeah, we need to loop around to Tomadig to speak to Carlos. I think someone mentioned Something to do with Carlos before? That's New Heights. Yeah, there's a new way to open up a way to a new area. Convince Nora. I think someone mentioned this to me in the Marigold Market at some point. The doctor, Nora, at wherever she was, she could open that. But I also need to deliver some material to Troth. So that's fine. Let's not worry about that for now. We're going to Tome Dig. We're going to Tome Dig. So yeah, the best way to do that would just be to go direct. We can go via Begonia Fields anyway and try and convince the doctor. So yeah, if we're going to Tome Dig, we can just go this way anyway. So we'll go via Petany. Then we don't need to stop at Evergreen Cross. There's no reason to do so. Straight on to Begonia. And then on to... But then again, we could loop round to Marigold Market. While we're literally... We've got some post drop-off. It's only one extra stop. It's only one extra stop, then up to Tome Dig. I think that's perfectly reasonable. So we'll set that as a destination right there. Just start the train, choo-choo, etc., etc. So, oh, this is perfection. The bees was following me. He's like, I'll get you next time, John. Yeah, you better run in your train. I just toss in one bit of coal. Not too much coal, otherwise the train gets angry. So that's all absolutely fine. I've also got the spare oak, so we just drop that off while we're just passing by. We're not gonna fully use that, and also that's pine, so we need to make sure we're using separate piles for that. This is, oh god, the train. The mail is getting out of hand. I need to like find crafty materials for a flipping like
mail sorting.
Yeah, or like just any form of shelving unit where I can put it on steps. Still, Petany's larger than I was expecting. I thought this looked quite small. But okay. It's like got a platform on like both sides and whatever. So that's kind of fancy. Looks like I can actually get out on either side on this occasion. We're getting out the traditional side first. We don't have any post to deliver here. This is, oh dear, Petany's not doing super hot. Oh god, it's more post! It never ends the post, and we're not going to Rosalind's for a while. Marigold Market we are going to be going to. That's absolutely fine. Just the post is a disaster, Claire. Every time I try and drop, I go somewhere. Oh, I can deliver some post to get rid of the post. There's just more post waiting for me.
This is kind of like how the post works, isn't it?
This is, I mean, is it? Is there an exponentially greater amount of post?
All I'm saying is I think posties are busy.
That's probably reasonable. So okay, we can stand the thing. I'm not sure if there's going to be anything new around here. Nope, there's not. We already know about Evergreen Cross, so that was for if you go like the other way. Hilariously, I can't cross the fakers. My train's too big. My train is now too big, as the ladies often say to me. So as a result, I can't make it to the other side of town. I need to actually cross over. I need to actually go through my train. So we've got like little things here. Hello, guys. You've got a little hello, Catcher. Are you a beaver? Would you read that? I mean, she's working in a wood shop.
Yeah.
I assume beaver. Who might you be? Hello, I'm John. Lovely to meet you. If you ever need wood chopped, I'm your gal. Do you need wood chopped? What do you mean by that? I'm on a snack break. Hauling logs for hours on end makes you work up an appetite. However, I'm not really feeling my regular sandwich today. Truth be told. Oh, that's I can't relate.
Some pie?
I can't relate to this. I enjoy my ham sandwich every day for my lunch.
Yes, of course you do.
But she's sort of bored of it. Why don't you help make me a new one? I have a few ingredients to choose from. Let me know what I should put on it. So first, peanut butter, mayo, or Marmite. I'm assuming you're going to vote for peanut butter.
Well, yes. Mostly you don't like any of those, so, you know.
I'm fine with mayonnaise on occasion. Like, mayonnaise with the right thing is fine. But we're going to make a Claire sandwich. Claire is going to have executive sandwich choice decision making.
Peanut butter!
Peanut butter. We're off to a good start. Squeezy tube cheese, ketchup, or jam?
Jam.
Jam with your peanut butter. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Some delicious toppings. Pickles, tuna, or blueberries.
I mean, I think at this point it has to be blueberries, yes.
Yeah, this is all
Though
a bit
I think
peculiar.
we could have done mayo, cheese, and tuna.
Yeah. It just hurts me to have turned down the ketchup. You made a real sweet job with this one. The flavors really pop. This might be my new favorite sandwich. I'm so glad you showed it to me. I've got something for you, by the way. You chomp this down, but I'm sure we'll see each other around. completed new tastes. And I've got an axe!
Katya, I love you!
Okay, I think Katya, yeah, that's presumably now an axe.
Katya's my new best friend.
That's presumably an axe I've now just got permanently in my train. So she's got a little...
Yeah, can you...
Go around the back here. Oh, you can see her little water wheel. That's...
Nice water-activated sawmill. Very cool.
Yeah. No, it's currently, presumably she's got, like, the safety on or something. Because it doesn't appear to be doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird place to take a break with your saw in the middle of the cut, but whatever.
You can't actually cross the rail here, but, oh, it's interesting. There's, well, one. There's some green diamond wallpaper.
Nice.
Wallpaper unlocked. And there's a rock here. Should be possible to break this with a pickaxe. Now, currently...
And can you use that axe that she gave you on...
I think the axe has gone to my train, but yeah, I can absolutely chop down those. So I'm just going to go back to my train and grab the axe. And, oh, hang on, there's also...
Is that a blueprint?
That's like a blueprint back here. If I just cut through the sunflowers, I think that's a blueprint. Right there. Learn that. A moon globe.
That sounds cool.
That sounds cool. And also, is that something I can use? A big brown hat. It's gonna. This hat's gonna take some beating. But in the event this is a really big hat, as a general rule, I'm pro big hats.
No, really?
Moon globe is. I need solid gold and white marble to make a moon globe.
Very fancy.
So, okay. I don't have a pickaxe currently. Like, if I find a pickaxe out in the world, I'm allowed to utilize it. Unless I should just drop off that aged copper in my increasingly crowded area. I like how it stacks, though. It does stack very pleasantly. Then I can help myself to my axe to gather all of that wood, which would certainly be of interest. So grab axe. Excellent. Show it with me axe now. Excellent. Love just showing up with my random flipping axe. But okay, we can chop all of these stumps down. Claire, while I'm just gathering some wood.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the book 778 who gave us £5 and says, I've had a rather chilled out day today. How is the day going for everyone else?
Well, I'm glad to hear, book 778, that you're having, like, you know, some nice chilled out days. We were really happy to hear. It sounds like things are going a little bit more chill for you recently.
Yes, indeed. And I hope Simba and Star are both doing well as well. We've got a message from Narco Manic. Who gave us €10 and is not having as good of a time, unfortunately.
Oh dear. Saying
2025 has been tough with 3 funerals in the family, including my mother's last week. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Blimey, that is rough, and it's not even that deep into the year
I
yet.
know.
That means that's been really crowded. That's not fun.
They say, thanks for all your videos. It helps to have something nice to look forward to each day. Also, fuck cancer.
Damn straight. Blimey.
Absolutely fuck cancer.
Blimey. I hope the rest of the year is more chill for you. It sounds like it's been a rough start.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We have a question about Ted's opinions of trains.
Okay. Well, when we first got him, Ted used to bark at trains, but now he's actually very good and very calm.
Yeah, you know, because we kind of hear trains a lot.
Exactly.
There's no
ending of trains in London. No matter where you go, there's going to be, even if you were nowhere near a train line, depending on where you are, you'll get the underground, you'll get the rumble from the London Underground. We don't get it where we are right now, but when we used to be a lot closer to the Piccadilly line at once upon a time, and we used to sometimes get a little bit of light vibration.
Like in the house,
yeah, exactly. You used to get that a little bit. This is oak. Do I have any oak right now? That's oak. No, I'm holding pine.
Yeah.
That's pine. So, okay, make sure the woods are correctly stacked together.
Thank you.
Because that's oak. And is that oak too, by the way?
Yes.
That's oak.
I was going to say, that's the right... I mean, the colours are accurate on that wood.
And it does actually, get reflected on what you make.
Did you put the fir on top of the pine?
I don't think so. That's all fir.
Oh, the fir is the slightly pinker one. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's the fir, there's the pine, there's the oak. And then we've got, like, a little bit of copper, some brown granite, rose quartz, iron. But yeah, now I know I'm on the lookout for hang on. What was that I needed to
Gold
make?
and white marble.
Gold and white marble. Thank goodness you're here, because I don't remember anything. I never remember a cocking thing. So, unfortunately, I cannot get either of those things from here. I could get more oak, copper, yellow things, but I cannot get any of that nonsense. Though, do not forget, there is literally another side to this town we've not been to. If we pop out the other side of the train, we can actually visit a bit of town number 2.
Oh, that's cool. Yes, and what I was saying was Moken, who gave us 100 Norwegian krona, says, hello, Master Ted, Lady Claire, Zeno Wheeler, and John. Stream number 38 of asking Master Ted to allow his servant John to play Dream Park Story. And indeed, what is Master Ted's opinions of trains and of John stealing?
Shh.
I don't think Ted understands stealing.
Well, I think he doesn't grab. He doesn't steal food. So I think in that sense, it's positive.
Well, yes, but when I say he doesn't understand it, I think it doesn't compute that it's a possibility.
No, that's fair.
Like,
that's
if
fair.
he's not told he can do a thing, he just won't.
That's fair right there.
Unless he gets very excited and forgets his manners, which happens, but, you know, let's not mention that.
Is the problem I just haven't painted this one and it came in that colour and I just need to paint it so it'll update to have the white things? Possibly. Anyway, I got a bit of you're standing next to a locked treasure chest. Is this your treasure chest? And if so, can I have the key to it? Hold on, it's John, isn't it? It is! So, if you don't remember me, I'm from Baron Pie 2, but I had my head in the books most of our childhood. No one's ever hung out with Finley, and I guess we never got properly introduced. I'm Sierra. I'm going to say I remember you. But you're just saying that to be polite, but thanks anyway. Is that your train? Where did you get that? I stole it! I got it through crime. There's a good moral lesson to be got here. You're probably in a hurry. Is there anything I can do for you? And yes, I'm going to be honest, I was mainly concerned about your, treasure chest. But, sure, is that your weird bike thingy, McJibble? I've modified it to be the fastest thing on the rails. But it could use a new paint job. Technical marvel like this one is to catch everyone's eye, even when speeding past in a blur. So, Katja and Rosalind said I could borrow a paintbrush, but I'm not much of an artist. What do you say? We'll give my bike a makeover. It's going to look so cool. So, okay, we literally just picked up some red paint from the bathroom, and I know I've already got a paintbrush actually, so I don't think I need to actually bother doing that. I've got my own paintbrush that we got from the previous mission, so presumably we could just do that. And speaking of which, now I've got the actual red. If I wanted to, we could make the train be red instead, I think.
Do it.
So,
is that going to use up the paint?
I don't think that's how it works. So hang on. I've got the toy. I have to set the... yeah, I have to set the... It's not very red. It's more of a salmon pink.
Yes.
I mean, I guess we could, like, alternate it.
I mean, I think pink is not really going to be a problem, but... Oh, that's more red. Okay, so it depends on the material that it goes on.
Possibly. I mean, I'm not 100% convinced. I wonder if this is all of them going to be the same. So, yeah, then that's that sort of... pink there. Now, can I do the ones at the back? Because if they all match, I might be willing to accept it. Yeah, then...
See, that's much nicer.
That's much darker. That I think I actually prefer. So maybe the ones with the pink I might put back to yellow.
Okay, but you know if you do that, what that's going to look like?
What?
It's going to look like the hot dog collar scheme from Kayla's Get Rich Quick in the Sims 4 videos that we watch sometimes.
You overestimate how much I know those.
How much you pay attention when I watch them, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, anyway, for anyone who watches...
I think I might need to go and get a paintbrush as part of this mission, even though I've got my own paintbrush. Go ahead, Claire, while I go and grab that.
I just think it looks like Stanley Humphrey, that's what I'm saying.
Fair enough. If you watch Little Simsy, that might make more sense to you.
Dear, oh dear.
Okay, I can't ask her for the paintbrush, but there is a paintbrush right here. So, okay, I can have that paintbrush. Yeah, I think I need to literally go and grab the correct paintbrush on this occasion.
Presumably, if you give it to her, then you won't have it anymore. So.
Yes, just remember that this one in the middle... Oh! Oh, that's tricky.
What?
I can't take the paintbrush into my train because that'll be stealing, but my train's too big. So let me... Oh, no, I can teleport. I can Okay. No. I now know how it works. I can teleport by clicking on the side, even though my train is too big. I was wondering if I have to, like, decouple the train or something. But no, we're golden. Clap.
Shout out to Vinny, who just gave us $100.
Oh, thank you so much, Vinny.
Vinny says, with gesturing and everything going on, just hearing you two playing this game reminds me of all the good, wholesome, and positive that is still in the world. Thank you both.
I just thought today might be a good day for a wholesome game as well.
Yeah.
It might be a nice day for a wholesome game. The world's full of bad news. Maybe sometimes you need a game where you just drive a train around and cute animals say, hey, would you like to paint my bicycle? And you paint the bicycle and the animal says, thank you. I don't know. Maybe that's the sort of thing we need more of in the world.
Unrelated, shout out to Cheat, who's been a member for 79 months, and says love and support to all of our trans friends. Just know that we are all here for you.
Absolutely.
Trans rights.
Damn straight. Okay. Paint my bike. I'm just gonna paint her bike. It's now red. What if I could, like, go on a bike ride with it? Because I don't know if there is, like, space for...
It's a tandem, right?
Yeah, it looks like
so
it's a tandem that's been...
With a sidecar!
Well, it's
a tandem with a sidecar!
Well, it's been made to
so
ride
cute.
on the rails. Because there's no trains on the rails
I
normally.
see.
So, okay. Your bike's all done. Looks great. Look at the shine and detailing. You did a super job. It's almost too pretty to take on the rails now. I'll just admire it. Here's something for the trouble. See you around. A standard table lamp.
Nice.
Okay, we can make a standard table lamp. And also, did she just decide to, like, get on my train?
Yeah, because she doesn't want to ride her bike around because it's too cute now.
Okay. Can I still have the paint? Oh no, I've still got the paint. I've just, like, created more paint.
Oh, there's an outhouse. Lol.
That's where we found the paint, yeah.
Oh.
And that's, I think, everything we've got here. So, okay. In we go. And maybe she went the... Oh, I think maybe she went to, like, go and drop off the... Or maybe actually she's now waiting on the platform. Yeah, I think she's now wanting to actually... Now she's not done. She's going to come with me. So, okay. Where do you want to go? And... Not right now. Okay, fine. Board you. I mean, you know what? You can go... You can have the nice first class. I've decided you can have first class. There you go. Sarah has been boarded. You haven't actually said where you want to go yet. Do you have flower seeds? Oh! Does have flower seeds. Okay, we've got more flipping flower seeds. So we've got more to add on there, but, just got a person on my train right now. I need a new wrench from Bastion. Pick up the custom frames from Rosalind, and then, do you mind? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Isn't Rosalind, like, right here? Wasn't Rosalind... No!
No, that's Katya.
That's
Rosalind was
Katya.
at the previous stop that we were at.
So hang on, what did he just say? He said from Rosalind.
Yeah, she said Rosalind, and I don't know who the other person was.
Yeah, who else was it she just said? Hang on, you might be here for a while. Much rather going that way. And no. Not now.
Oh, she's annoyed.
Oh, she's getting annoyed. I don't know where you want to go. Is that listed on the on friendship quests? Or like am I... Oh, I'm not 100% sure where she wants to go. She's... Would you mind telling me where you'd like to go? Give her a wave. Doesn't want to respond. Okay, definitely... Well, we're not going towards Rosalind right now. That's not where we're going. I'm sorry, you're just going to be here for a while, Sierra. You should have taken your bicycle just up the thing. So that's unfortunate.
I mean, to be fair, when someone gets on a train, they don't, like, expect to tell the train where to go.
Yeah, but they probably expect to go the right direction. But I did, like, I specifically boarded her. Like, you know, invited her onto the train. So we've got Lavender and Zinnia. Are those real? If
yes.
Lavender's real, what's a Zinnia?
It's a big kind of open flower. We had them in the garden last year. We have them. We have zinnia seeds right now growing in the greenhouse.
Yeah. Well, who knew? How do we get the red paint bucket in here?
Let's see. apparently her icon is on the map in Barrenpire.
Oh.
So that's how you kind of see, where she wants to go.
Barrenpire. So, okay. Though, doesn't she... Oh, does she want to go to speak to the Barrenpire first? She wants to go to Barrenpire first before going to Rosalind. Well, you're going to be on my train for a while, because that's not what we're doing, unfortunately. Okay, we're going round to Marigold... You know, we could, after Marigold Market, we could, in theory...
Yeah, come on. You do have mail to deliver there, too.
That's true. Only, like, one. Only, like, one. Okay, we're going via Marigold Market first. All right. Slightly sinister axe. Like, madam, can I interest you in any flipping refreshments today? While holding me axe. No, bad call. Drop the axe there. That's all absolutely fine. Okay. Train is close enough to maxed out. Shove that in there. Beautiful. All right. I think we are ready to mosey in that direction. Stop the train. Stop the train. There we go. Sorry, it's to hold, not tap. Hold, not tap. There we go. We're on our way. Maybe I'll, like, paint the other carriages back to yellow, because I don't like that pink salmon colour.
Can you, like, change what the carriages are made of, or is it just, like...
I think I can replace them with better carriages as time goes by. Not yet. So, okay. I feel like... You know what? Just check my guest doesn't need any refreshments. Okay. Not now. No, she's not. Doesn't want to talk just yet. So that's all absolutely fine. All we've got for the time being is, yes, just enjoying the countryside as it goes by, keeping an eye on the map, etc., etc. Not even stopping at Evergreen Cross, just in case they've got more flipping... Though actually, if we're going to Marigold Market, it'd be better for me to sort out my post now. If she's not hungry or thirsty, I need to locate all the Marigold Market post. So that was Marigold Market. Barrenpire Ferry. Marigold Market. There should be one more. Marigold Market. So we've got the post ready to be delivered, alright? We're ready for the next station, alright? We're doing this all properly like it. Oh! Now, sir would like a flipping slice of rhubarb, would sir? Alright, fine. One rhubarb pie. Pick up. Alright, here we go. Alright, that got me a wood token. Is there anything I can do for you? What's happening? Just planning the coolest rail vehicle since trains. What if I told you I have a prototype of a small train-like cart just for one person? Interesting. Is it your bike? I think that's for more than one person. Who wants to ride a train with a bunch of people when you couldn't ride on your own?
Oh, that's you right there.
I think we've got a problem. Okay, this Sierra could represent problems for my, upcoming train industry. I think she might have to... Hang on.
John?
Yes, just go get the axe for a second. I'll
John,
be right back. Yes?
She just wants to be on her own. So she's not going to steal your customers.
Well, what if she sells her prototype to other customers? Not sure is it's a connection between the engine and a wind turbine. Can't figure it out, not without the proper engine manuals. I had some really good ones, unfortunately they're back in Wayrest. Okay. I really don't want to see him. I could get it for you. Okay. A spoke in the wheels. Help her invent her own... Why would I help her invent her own competitor to trains? That doesn't feel like a good idea at all. So, okay, bare minimum. We've now got a giant pile of post to deliver, which is good. So, for once... Oh, there's that woman who wants to go to, Tome Dig. I'm pretty sure we passed you earlier. That's fine. I remember you. We said, oh no, we're not going to Tome Dig, so don't worry about it. Well, now I think we are going to Tome Dig. So that's fine. So, yes, is there anything I can do for you? Do you have any flower seeds, by the way? Everyone's got seeds. Okay. Just giving me...
Now she's going to Evergreen Cross.
Didn't we just pass Evergreen Cross and I'm not going back there?
Weren't we going back there after
Lisianthus.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's also a real flower, but we don't have it because it's not good for pets.
Or poisonous for dogs or cats.
Yes.
Well, you know what? You have annoyed me. So as you want to just be left alone, congratulations,
wow.
you've got a
So
friend
rude.
now. Now you've got a friend. Congratulations, you've got a travelling companion. Alright, that person's just been put in here, and there's nothing you can do about it for inconveniencing me. That's what's happening. Like this long station, by the way. So just drop the seeds off with all the others. Drop all the seeds together. That's all absolutely fine. And then we can drop off all the flipping post. And there's no post to collect, thank God. So, okay, just drop you. Drop you. Drop you. Oh, so many stone tokens. Though there's also a lost and found. Misplaced items can be found here. I wonder what that's for.
It's for lost and found.
Yeah, but I've not seen any of the stations have such a thing before.
Well, maybe it's introducing the mechanic.
Yeah, interesting. You were the guy who did the auction. Do you have another auction by any chance? And yes, do you have any flower seeds? Seeds. Must have given my last ones to Lizzie. Was that Lizzie up on the platform?
Yes.
Okay, so we've already got those. How can I help you? And I want flower seeds! Yes, right here. Haven't been able to trade them. Don't owe me anything. Just need them off my hands. Everyone's got free seeds.
Yeah, seeds are cheap, and a lot of them come
On this
in a
guide,
packet.
cyclamen. Claire knows about seeds more than me. What's the problem, Milo? Doran's cart is broken. He told me he's looking for a spare wheel, but it's gone. Don't mind that much. Gives me a moment's peace, to be honest. Guess we should need to get back on the road at some point. If you find a spare wheel lying around, give it to Dorian. Keep on rolling. And I'm guessing, given your things disappeared, yes, you would have given me the same mission. So, okay. That's fine. If we see a spare wheel, we now know where that's supposed to go. Because your cart is apparently lacking in any wheels, actually. Maybe you just need one at the back. And then, like, someone, like, picks those up with their hands. Then, like, you know, that's how you move it around, I'm guessing. Bit of hard work for the person who's doing the lugging, but whatever. Also, while we've got a nice long platform here, I can't be dealing with this salmon. The salmon is unacceptable to me. So we'll be having that. And we will be having the yellow. I'm restoring the yellow to the salmon ones right over here. So that is going to be yellow. And presumably, yeah, the ones that are the lighter colour will just all turn to be, yeah, will all be the same yellow. So now, we've got a little bit of stuff mixed in. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't mind if it was, like, you know, a bit more alternating, but I can't be dealing with that hot pink. The kind of the salmon.
Well,
pink.
It's not hot pink. That's
a hot pink would be great. Yes, that
yeah.
would be great. Sorry, you're right. You're completely right there.
Yeah, it's off-brand.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, shout out to Sabruka, who gave us 50 Canadian dollars.
Excellent dollars.
And says thank you, John and Claire, for everything that you do. Watching your videos and your stream and your streams have changed my day-to-day work and made everything so much more fun and entertaining.
Oh, good.
You're doing great work, so thank you.
Glad we can help out a little bit.
Yes, indeed. We've also got 50 euros from Nex. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Nex says, hey, John and Claire. I just want to say thank you for the wonderful videos you two produce. I've had many depressive episodes, and your series, especially Old Total War, helped keep me sane and alive. This money is more of a token. I owe you much more, personally, than money.
Oh, never worry about
Absolutely
that. That's
not.
Absolutely fine.
You know what? We're just happy that you're here.
Yes.
You know, if we hear that sometimes, people say that we help keep them here, and, like, that's... You know, I never imagined that I would be doing a job where that's something that I can, you know... I never... Because, you know, I'm not, like, gonna train as a doctor or anything. Like, it's just wild that we can have... That we can help people that much, and it's just lovely, so thank you so much.
The map is indicating... Does that just mean return the wheel here? But with the wheel isn't here? I think that just means the wheel would be here.
I mean, I don't know, because it's like...
And that's not gold or the white... Was it white marble?
Yes.
Yes. That's not either of them, so just make sure we check the right stations. So, okay. You, Sierra, would like to go round to Baronpire before we start looping round to Begonia Fields. I think I am willing to do that. Though, then again, if we do that, we may as well do the entire flipping bloody loop. Because she's going to want to go on to Wayrest Scraps. And then we may as well drop off the post at Barra at that. And then she wanted to pick up something at Rosalind.
And then she wants to go to Evergreen Cross.
Well,
So...
I guess we could clear out the passengers that way.
Yeah.
That would let us clear out the passengers.
Whee!
So that is reasonable right there. That strikes me. Plus, now if we've got 2 passengers, thinking about it, the way we buy things is by tokens, right?
Yeah.
And we get tokens by feeding them. So if we just never take them to their destination, they'll presumably keep getting hungry and thirsty. They'll have no choice but to buy overpriced. They'll have no choice but to buy overpriced train goods.
Come on.
They'll have no choice but to keep buying our hot cocoa and rhubarb pie. There will be nothing else. Eventually, they'll have no choice. We can set our own prices at that point because it's that or starve. So, Claire, I've come up with a good business model here.
Sure thing you have.
This is a great business model. This is genius, right there. So, okay, we're gonna loop around, and I'm pretty sure yes, there to there, then over to that. Because I'm pretty sure you want to go to Barren Pie, but then you're suggesting you also need to go and see Rosalind, and on the way, Wayrest Scraps. So I think if we go in that direction and we do the loop, we'll be able to get both of you to your destination and get some new bits and pieces. Yeah, exactly. It's not kidnapping if you plan to get them where they want to go eventually.
Wow, John.
John, that's sharecropping with extra steps. Yeah, but the extra steps are train. Choo choo. It's better. That's just better. Just so much better. So yeah, just chilling out. I think I'll do some gardening today. I'm gonna wave at you, Lizzie. Didn't wave back. Wow. See if I bother getting you a thing. None of us have to chat. Go bother. Oh, Sierra does not want to be bothered.
Like, you know this. You have...
I should visit Beatrice. Lizzie's happy to chat. Sierra just doesn't want to chat. Wow.
She, told you that several times, John.
Yeah, but still, I think it's a bit rude. It's a little bit on
I mean, it's extremely rude. Like, if somebody talks to you and you don't want to talk back or you don't think it's appropriate to talk back, you know, reply one sentence and then go tut 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 when they're gone.
She's just like, oh, hang on. She wants a snack. Hang on.
Pie.
We need to get the pie. Like right now, get a rhubarb pie before we arrive at Barren Pie. I don't know if she'll not be.
No.
She might not be hungry anymore. Is she gonna be hungry after we're done? Once we arrive at, oh dear, poor Barren Pie. Barren Pie.
It has Baron in the name.
Yeah,
so.
and Pyre. None of those are great things, to be honest. I've painted my train since I was last here, and... Okay, you can still have this. There we go. She's got out. This was first step of her journey. And also, there is food can. She was just randomly littering. Dear oh flipping dear. So she's got out and left. But the implication was, yep, I am aware. I am aware that I can put this though. I need to hold a wallpaper up and using the part of the train you want wallpaper in. So okay, hang on. What happened to that wallpaper I picked up? So I don't remember it actually ending up anywhere. Where did that wallpaper go? And incidentally, while we're actually in Barren Pyre, we could deliver 4 sets of seeds to Aya. I don't know if she'll pay for them or something. It's hard to say. There's also we're gonna go to Tome Dig. That's fine. Yeah, we're looping around to Tome Dig. Right, so I've got seeds for you, and I didn't plant more flowers. I'm bringing you seeds.
Does she want us to directly go and plant the flowers?
I don't know. I was under the impression, hang on. Oh, plant the seeds in Barren Pyre fields. Okay.
Well, we are here, aren't we?
John, what you need? Did we steal McGruff's train?
We know
What?
that.
No! Why did you talk to him? We really needed the train. Why would you lie to me, Finley? I guess I thought you wouldn't go along with it if you knew we were stealing a train. I'm sorry. I should have let you make your own decision. I only did it for Barren Pyre. I guess I should maybe apologise to him. I'll write him a letter. It's adorable. I think the fields are... Yep, to the fields.
Apparently, you need a wallpaper rack to use the wallpaper, maybe?
I need the right rack to do it.
Like to store it and everything?
No, that makes sense. Do I even know how to do that? I don't know.
Well,
So
looks like you've got some friendly little animals to explain to you.
Hello, and... Oh, planting flowers isn't my thing. Sorry. What about you? I missed the sun. Oh. So, okay, well, there's some empty spots over here. And plant. Okay. So if we can let her know something's been planted, just keep planting. Keep planting. Keep planting. Okay. Can you guys, like, be trusted to, like, water this stuff? Because, like, the plants around here don't seem to do very well. Like, there's beets, but they're famously not very good beets. So potentially... Oh, hang on.
What do you mean they're not good?
During, like, the very first time the May gets the town,
Oh,
she comments on them. Still, there's more. We could literally... We didn't even need to bother going to all sorts of exciting, different, sexy places. There were just seeds right here. We can just do planting. So, okay. As there were literally just seeds that's sitting around in town, which is bloody convenient. We can also help ourselves to a little bit more pine, etc., etc.
Yeah, I think there was another log right behind that wall. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. There definitely is one right there. Grab that on the way past, just in case we need some of that. Is that something I can pick up over there? What are you, buddy? Well, whatever it is, I can't pick it up, though. Hang on, is that a... No, that's a sign. That's just a sign saying that. There's also soft. It might be worth a look. I think I need a spade. I need a spade, and I don't own my own spade, meaning if there is a local spade, I can use it, but I can't do anything else, so... Okay, we've planted loads of seeds. Aya's got to be... You better be paying. You need to be paying right now, Aya. So, okay. I planted lots of flowers. So, okay, come on, Sid Sprout, making me all giddy. You've done well. I don't think one plant will be enough. Well, then it's good news that what I've actually done is... Okay, what have you given me as a starting point? Beige planks wallpaper. Beige. And, oh, wallpaper storage.
Nice.
That actually was important. But more importantly, I planted more flowers. Here you go for all your hard work. Because Swan she already gave me beige. Oh, pink daisy. Okay.
She gave you beige planks and then beige streaks.
Turquoise diamonds.
That's nice.
Any more? Is it for now? Can I tell her I planted more? So I've done so many here. So there might be more than one. Red planks. Alright. Mustard streaks. None of the most appetizing. Purple diamond might be good.
Oh, that's what you want.
If it's a warm
right
royal purple. I love a good warm royal purple. Okay.
He has some of it in his office as well.
That's true. So, okay, hang on. What we need to do now is, yeah, people are saying I need to build the McGibble. Do you want to stay here, by the way? Yeah, hi. Need a new wretch from Bastion. Pick up a customer in from Rosalind, and then... Do you mind? Okay, maybe you didn't want to do that. I thought you wanted to...
Like, go there.
Yeah, go all the way. Meaning, at some point I need to... Okay, well, if you don't want to actually, like, go there... I'm not sure I'm going to bother doing the loop just to pick up that instruction book for you, given you're not even... Like, you're not even on my train anymore. Like, you're not really
rude.
You're not really my problem, and you were being a bit rude to me. That is true. So, oh, no, she gave me the wallpaper storage. I need to craft that. That was the first thing she gave me. So, okay. We'll just put that right at the back here. Is that facing forwards? Oh, that's legit right there. So, okay. Interact here. Pink Daisy. Okay. So, I think the first one we have to try is surely...
Oh, and you have that green one that you got given before.
Yeah, that's where they all ended up. So, okay. Let's try this right now. Apply. Kind of like that.
Yeah, it's not as warm as maybe you'd like it.
No,
but
that's
it's a funky
true.
pattern.
Would there be any potential alternative? Hang on, if I just...
Well, I think maybe...
Turquoise diamond is, yeah, pretty much the same. That's
pattern,
the same, yeah,
but
same
yes,
pattern.
I would probably love the green one.
Which one? The
green
diamond?
probably,
Well, let's see if, like, you know, it kind of goes with the red to look like a really old school, like, smoking room or something.
Yeah.
See if that works. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Are you feeling that one a bit better?
I mean, I really like that one, but
Yeah.
I like the other one too.
Well, I could make him. The purple could be my driver's cabin.
Yeah,
that's true.
Cool.
That's true. So,
and you can do the mustard streaks for the pleb carriage.
you're right, actually. I think mustard streaks is arguably worse than just rust. I think that might be the case. It's pretty awful. It's. There's also just a weird.
Maybe it's the window reflection.
I don't know if that's. Yeah. Oh yeah, it probably is. Yeah.
Lighting.
That's somehow worse than just rusty. That is actually genuinely somehow worse. Right there. We've got pink daisy. We could have what's appropriate for. I mean, I think that we should have planks in here for, like, you know, the storage room.
Yeah.
Can I actually apply that in here though, or is this room not? It seems to suggest it doesn't want to be applied in here. Well, that's fine, because I will have the purple diamond in my car up front for the horrible mustard streaks, through absolutely beautiful McGibbles there. Just put you here, apply that. Oh, that's a classy trade engine right there. That's lovely. And for some reason I can't actually do the this one in here. I don't know why. Oh, I had a new hat, didn't I?
Oh, yes, you did.
I've got a new hat to check out. It's a bit bland.
Yeah.
Also, I have a strawberry hat.
Oh,
FYI. I don't think it's that cute. I think I prefer I'm happy with it, with my existing hat right there,
I
actually.
think your strawberry hat is very cute. Someone pointed out to me that Lizzie Ansys is not toxic for babies.
Oh,
and
did you make a
God knows well
mistake?
seems to agree. Well, I know that I cross it out of my mental list of things that I can buy.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have more things that I can buy.
Oh, God, why did you tell her, chat? Why would you have told her?
Mwahaha. Anyway,
Okay.
hats are very important.
I think, yeah, we will therefore turn back, go to Evergreen Cross, drop her off, and then go down to Begonia to drop off the post, and then round to Tome Dig. Given she's changed her mind and wants to go to Evergreen Cross. So that's fine. We'll pass by Marigold Market because nothing's new there since, though. I think before we set off, we do actually have...
Wait, where does she want to go?
Huh?
What's her face? Where does she want to go?
Back to the Evergreen Cross.
Didn't she want to... Oh, we picked her up in
No, that's
Vampire
where
Vision for
she's
years.
on the train. But she wants to go to here
fair
because
enough,
her
my
thing's
bad.
next to Evergreen Cross right there.
Sorry, I just got confused and I was wondering if that was your perception.
No, we do have something to deliver to Baron Pyre. We have one bit of post to deliver. Make sure we don't forget about the post. That goes there for another stone token. Lovely. So okay. That is, yeah, Baron Pyre is now clear. We could go around the corner to Ferry, but I don't want to bother until we're going all the way around to Wayrest. I think that'll be a waste. So, okay. In which case, we can simply get the train moving. And now we've got rid of that incredibly ungrateful passenger. I feel like she was not being very gracious under the circumstances, really. Where's the tunnel? Was she in the tunnel when we're out the thing, or do we officially pass through the tunnel before we actually... No, we're already through the tunnel. But don't forget to actually, like, you know, top up the engine. Alright, are we up to... Not quite optimal. Not quite optimal. There we go. Now we're going, and now we'll make faster progress. Do you want a snack? You don't want a snack right now? So fine, I'll go top up the coal thing. Clap!
Yeah, shout out to Motor Rider who gave us 50 Australian dollars.
Oh, thank you so much. Everyone's been very generous tonight.
Indeed, that's what I was just thinking. They say, hello from Australia, many a true clan. Finally get to catch a stream live. Public holidays for the win. I just wanted to say you guys are amazing. I always look forward to your videos. Keep up the excellent work, you fantastic humans.
Oh, what day is it in Australia today?
I think it might be Easter in Australia, like the rest of the world.
Oh yeah, Easter.
Like Good Friday and such.
Yeah, I'd completely forgotten.
Oh yeah,
Easter.
technically there's like 2 bank holidays coming up, but we're too busy, so we'll be taking them later.
Okay. I completely missed that there were bank holidays happening.
I mean,
sorry.
me too, but I remembered today because somebody told me a happy Easter earlier.
No one told Claire that bank holidays exist. If we're lucky, she might forget about them.
They're in the calendar, John. Come
I
on.
can't believe people don't wave back. The train conductor just comes. If that's, you know, not just if like you're on a train and the train driver abandons the carriage, going, hello, hi, can I gonna get you some rhubarb pie today. Should you be driving the train? No, it's fine. It's on rails. What's the worst that can cocking happen? It's a cocking train. But okay. Oh, at least we've managed to get her. Sadly, she didn't want a snack.
She didn't want a snack.
No.
Anyway, shout out to MG Steve who gave us £5 and says, "Hey guys, I hope you're well. I'm sorry if there's a reason and I don't know it, but why has there been no patron cast in nearly a year? The Halloween thread is still open. Love you all."
We've been insanely busy, and there's been various personal bits and pieces that have kept distracting us over and over and over again.
See, the thing is, we didn't realize when we adopted 2 kittens that basically we were bringing in 2 babies.
Yeah.
And we were going to, like, you know, need time for the babies.
Yeah.
And that they were going to want, like, you know, playing with and stuff. I mean, I didn't know they were going to want playing with, but yeah, I think we just got a little bit, like, we got a bit behind when we got the cats.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that was a bit busier, and then, like, stuff kept compounding. I'm not done editing the video for tomorrow evening.
Yeah. If you notice videos show up a little bit later, that's because I'm working on them at the time. Is often what's going on there. So, okay, then we have some cans. Food can. There we go. Got metal tokens for sorting my stuff correctly.
Very nice.
Ticket can go in there. Excellent. There is more post here going to Wayrest. We don't have to worry about that now. I can't but notice, these days, we've got that axe. Okay, let's just grab ourselves. We'll just dump this in here. Okay. Dump the post in the post pile that's still completely unorganized. Grab my axe. And maybe we can help ourselves to some nice wood while we're here. That might be nice. Just help myself to all the wood, as this is a relatively open area. And rose quartz, green fabric, copper pine. We don't need any of that. That's fine. Let's keep my eye open for, yes, the solid gold that I need. Clap. While I just mosey around and harvest all the local resources.
Chitara wants to know if you've considered going on holiday.
No. We don't have time to do that. If we're behind that mind on Patreon cast, we definitely can't go on holiday. Blimey.
Well, what we've considered is that John could do with some time off just to rest because, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the funny things about being self-employed. Like, you don't, you know. Because I have an employment contract that says, hey, you have to have time off. Because, you know... Ooh, wallpaper. Because, you know, laws and stuff.
Yeah.
And employee rights. But John's in charge of the whole shebang. So he gets to decide whether or not he wants to give himself time off.
There are literally special laws. If you are the director of a company, you can just opt out of basically all your own rights. Which I do.
Pickaxe.
And boots. And yeah, that's a pickaxe I can't take with me, but I can use.
Yeah, but
locally.
there was like an ore thing.
Yeah,
nearby.
and
that
another
looks
one
like
here.
Rose
I think
or something.
yeah, I think I harvested this one last time I was here, but it seems to have grown.
Nice.
So I may as well add myself to it while I'm actually passing by. And then,
But anyway, we are currently
silver.
working on trying to get ahead so that John in particular can have some time off, because at least I take weekends off.
Yes.
But like, yeah, I used to take 2 days off for the weekend and you used to try and take 1.
Yeah, we've not been doing that recently.
At this point, yeah, we've not really been doing that because
So okay, there is
rustic side table.
there
nice.
now there's a special side table we could make. Excuse me. Is that the same one that we've got? That must be the same one that we've got next to the second class passengers. So I don't really want a second one of them. What I really want is...
Oh, didn't you get a lamp, McGibble?
Yeah, but I'm not seeing it here. It's just maybe I need like the orange one that's orientated differently. There might be...
Oh, yeah, because I was just thinking that there was some
types.
blue and stuff.
Yeah, I think that might. I think it might be maybe I need a bigger crafting table.
Yeah, I think this is a landscape one and you need the portrait, don't you?
Do you have any seeds, by the way? Nope, sadly you don't have any seeds. Everyone might have some seeds, but tragically, he does not. So in which case, yeah, just hammer the silver on the way out, then drop the pickaxe and grab the silver, and we'll actually be quids in on this location, as it turns out. Clap.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, speaking of which, seeds.
Oh, that's a lot of them.
There's a load of seeds here. Okay, hang on. We're meant to come back and grab those in that case in just a second after I'm done mining the silver. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, and then my parents just said they wanted to come visit in the summer, so now we have to, we have to get ahead so we can take time off when they come visit.
Yeah.
Which will be exciting and fun and everything, but still. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a spade there, but I think
you can't steal it long term, can you?
Yeah, I think I've dug up the dig spots around here locally already. But yeah, I'll definitely come back and grab those seeds, because there's like 3 seeds around here, which is pretty exciting.
Didn't Sierra want that pickaxe? But Sierra left at the previous station.
Yes.
So she's just gonna have to come back.
She's gonna have to come and get it herself. Like, she shouldn't have abandoned me and also been rude. That's on her right there. So okay, I'm just gonna try and sort my trade as best I can, while I'm putting all the materials back here, etc., etc. Clap.
Yeah, shout out to the Great Loud Lobster, who's been a member for 43 months, and says one of the best parts of the live stream, Claire and John bickering like an old married couple. Also, Fluffy Chaos Voids for the win.
Oh, Xena is for the win. That is fair and reasonable.
Yes, indeed, and yes, I mean, you say like an old married couple. I know we're not married.
Functionally, we are.
But we have been, bickering for 16 years.
We're just not really marrying people. But I think functionally we're a married couple. Sure,
I mean, he
not?
did put a ring on it at some point.
Yep, literally got you a fancy-ass ring. Because even if we're not going to get married, I felt like you deserve the ring.
It's very beautiful. I'm not wearing it right now because I did a bunch of
okay.
earlier.
Claire was sneaking out to see her a fair partner earlier.
Yeah, sure, like I have time to do that.
Just taking a not wedding ring off. Wow, rude.
I repotted all the pepper plants earlier. I didn't want to get mucky.
So we got the hydrangeas, more of the Lysanthus, and
hydrangeas, more hydrangeas. I think you've got
double,
2.
Yeah, it was just double hydrangea, but she didn't. No one said, oh, it has to be unique plants. She just said fill it up with plants, which is fine. That's what we're doing. So okay, is that a person? Oh. That's supposed to be just delivered here, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
That's where you wanted to come. So yeah, you're now on there. So now we can, we've got nothing to deliver here. We've already grabbed the thing, so we can move on to Begonia just to drop off some posts, unless there's someone who actually is present. Then we can move on to Tome Dig, and probably there'll be a stamp at Tome Dig that lets us, complete the circuit a bit more efficiently. So fair enough. Keep on keeping on, and toss some more flipping coal in. We're golden. Clap.
Yeah, shout out to Boo the Hamster, who's been a member for 46 months. I love your username, that's delightful.
Well, it's Minsk and Boo from Baldur's Gate as well.
Oh, yes. And Boo the Hamster says it was my puppy Elaine's first birthday on Monday. She has had new toys, treats, and lots of pets.
Nice.
She is now watching the stream with me.
Oh, good.
Well, I hope Ted didn't set her off too bad earlier. But yes.
Oh,
that's very
Who's
good.
now under there? Yes, I can see the mound of blankets rising and falling. There's definitely a breathing dog under there. Excellent. There is indeed a dog under there.
Dear, oh dear. Here's one that I feel so much sympathy for. From Liza Rise Up, who gave us $20. I have excruciating back pain today. Can I get y'all to channel some good health vibes to me through the internet?
Oh.
I'm so sorry. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Yes,
dear,
indeed.
Oh
I
dear.
hope you have, some kind of if you have a heated blanket or a water bottle or something you can do to put some warmth in there. That's, I find that always helps me be a bit more comfy anyway.
Okay, we can dump the packets here. There's another package to go to Petney if we're going back in that direction. Now, there's also just random copper. Okay.
Nice. My copper now.
One random bar of copper. Now, weren't we supposed to try and persuade the doctor to something
for us?
No, there was a person in Tome. There was... Hang on, I swear there was... Convince Nora to open the rail to Half's Peak. Apparently half speed might be the next district over. So, yes. Want to open the rail by trout. But first, let's talk about flowers. Don't have time to pick flowers. Ask someone else. Okay, well, I've got other business too. Yeah, if we wanted to expand the rail network out a bit into a new region. And the man doesn't get it. For Salzburg to survive, we need to focus on what could make it thrive. We're looking for ways to make it easier for people to leave. We can't keep people trapped. And you say I'm a monster. Say, well, we've got to make sure the rail system doesn't work, otherwise people might leave. If there was transport, people might leave. Bloody hell. I suppose it wouldn't be fair to make you stay. You're not even from around here. I'm working on something I think would keep people from leaving. I'm running a university. Sounds like you should have one long... There's like 8 people that live in this county. University might be pushing it a bit. My job at the clinic, I don't find the time to actually do anything. If I had an extra pair of paws, if you help me out, I'll reconsider approving the restoration. Got a deal? Fine. Find a good location. Someone around here must have a suitable place. Then when we found something, I'll come with you and... Oh! She's on her way. She was the only doctor. And she was treating this guy. I'm so sorry, I've just stolen the doctor. Do you have any flower seeds? Sorry, none to spare. Sorry, I just stole the only doctor, by the way. I don't know how to open all these treasure chests.
Well, maybe we'll find a crowbar somewhere.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we've already done the stamp. Just check the toilet for paint. Sometimes you find paint in the toilet. Which, sounds weird, but it's where we found the red paint. And if I had there was a pickaxe, I'm not sure there's a local pickaxe. I don't own a pickaxe, so that's just as it is. So... Can
you go to, like, the other side of the...
Huh?
Can you go to the other side of the tracks?
I don't think so on this occasion.
Oh, wasn't there a sign?
What? Where?
Well, just like over here. Oh.
That just says the train is this way.
Ah, fair enough.
That just means come up here to get to the train.
Ah, fair enough.
So, okay. I just want to follow you around. Yeah, you'll be following me around for the time being. But you're not really like a proper passenger, and also you were just rude to me. So you are going in second class. So okay, find a suitable building for there. You can just be right here. You can't be in the nice bit of the carriage. I'm sorry, but that's not acceptable. Absolutely not. So okay, I've already delivered the things. We're now moving, straight onto Tome Dig, and no reason not to do that. So, start the train, we'll come up the thing, check if you want refreshments, which you will obviously have to pay for, and then we go to Claire.
Yeah, the chat has been talking about how much, if you were in Doctor Who, you'd be the Master the whole time, and now that you've just yelled, I've stolen the Doctor, that's been, John is the Master confirmed.
I think being the Master's a lot more fun than being the Doctor.
Of course, that's what you would think. Shout out to Laura, who's been a member for 10 months, and says, I just got back from a walk with my dog, and I want to share the important news that we met 3 tiny, cute hedgehogs.
Nice.
Have a nice evening, everyone.
Ted ran into 2 hedgehogs outside just the other night.
In the garden.
He often sees them moving, and then he needs to kind of go
Starts yelling,
has to go and investigate. Then he just goes up to them, gives them a snuffle, but obviously they just freeze. So he's just like, oh, okay, then you're fine, aren't you? Then nothing happens. He just moves on with his day.
The delightful thing about this dog is he's got the instinct to flush, like run after things that he sees moving in the garden.
Yeah.
But he's not got any sort of instinct to, like, go and grab or anything like that. He just sniffs stuff and goes like, all right, well, I've run up to it. That's my bit done.
Yeah. Not sure what to do now. No idea. Right, we're not actually ready to go yet because I've definitely got some post to deliver to Tome Dig, so I just need to find that. Claire, why just dig that out of the pile?
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Mike the Human Zamboni, who gave us £10. And says, I recently watched your live stream the other week. Jerusalem is a phenomenal song.
Yeah, there we go.
Written by William Blake, who was very much anti-establishment. So there we go.
There we go. So, okay, that's all we need to deliver to Tome Dig. We can just deliver those and only get 1 in back. Okay, we're finally reducing the number of packages. We're getting rid of 2. We've only picked up 1 in return. Okay, so we're making good progress there. There's no gibble here in the sense of... Hang on. Hooks. also, yes, we can update the McGibble. As I suspected, yeah, we can go straight on to Trow if we want to. Which seems important, in a way. Hello there, person with random books. And okay. Beatrice. Not my fault, Beatrice. Are you Beatrice? Hello, Beatrice. Hello there. Face. My name is Beatrice, expert scholar and historian. Hello, I love how I always declare our job with an exclamation mark. Like, I'm so excited to tell people who I am.
I mean, that...
Wow.
That
Rude.
kind of tracks. I'm
Pleasure
sorry,
to meet
but...
you. Find yourself with questions about our commune? Come and see me. Something I can help you with. Do you have any flower seeds? I'm sorry my flowers are pressed and preserved. You'll have to ask someone else. Hang on, I wasn't done yet. Yeah, we found like a place for a university. Number 4. I know Lizzie's been talking about. You should talk to her. Wait, where did we just dump Lizzie? Is she back at the central interchange?
I think so. Okay,
apparently someone who we just had might actually be the right person. Okay, who is that? So, what are you up to? Please excuse the mess. Some friends from overseas just sent me new books. Okay, we found the Claire of this game. Excellent.
Yes.
I swear it's usually tighter than this. Sort of them's taking a bit longer than I thought. It's a great idea. Why don't you sort them for me,
Lol.
protagonist? They need to be sorted into 3 categories. Philosophy, language, and history. I'm sure you're clever enough for the task. Let me know when you're done. So, okay, the problem is which box corresponds to which. So, okay. Migration patterns of bumbles. So, history, language. Well, that's biology. That's... Well, that doesn't belong in any of the piles. Okay. Now, that sounds like philosophy.
History, but yeah.
What? No. If you're talking about an era, isn't a historical term. That would be potentially a term related to like a period of thought over time. Like the Cats and Gold Empire would be history. The Cats and Gold Age, that's a philosophical cultural concept.
I think. No.
Okay, we'll try history, but I'm not gonna.
Can you read the books?
Don't think so.
No, just
Pirate clans of the Cerulean Sea. Now that's history. That I'll give you as history. Tap tap tap. Guide to Morse code.
Presumably language.
History.
What?
What? Well, it was historical of Morse. If Morse code isn't current, that would be historical.
Morse code is used currently.
That's why are some of the books tiny? Not sure how to pronounce that. Okay, that's language. That's fair.
It says press A to read.
Oh, does it?
Oh, so it does. A book of understanding yourselves and others better. Philosophy?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of self-help rather than philosophy. Not my fault. We thought that maybe someone else is in charge of all your decisions and outcomes of your actions, not based on your unfortunate morality. Let the hand of fate guide you with this book.
Philosophy.
Philosophy. Yeah, there we go. Tiny, tiny thing. Crafting words and rhyme language. Okay. Wolf Boy. Wolf Boy claims to have heard the sound of a falling tree while no one was around. Philosophical. And finally, migration patterns of bumbles. Okay, migration patterns of bumbles the last 20 years. I guess history?
Yeah.
The process of elimination. I've sorted your books, though Claire might disagree with some of my classification.
I do.
You sure? That was pretty fast. I did my best. Let's take a look. It's not perfect, but you did your best. Thank you for helping me, even though I have to fix this later. I guess you deserve something for your time. You take care now.
Wow, that sounds like when you put things away in the kitchen and they go in the wrong spot.
Rustic table lamp. And now she wants to go somewhere. I've just kidnapped the academic right there. And also, ooh, onions.
Stop stealing her food! That's so rude!
Onions,
oh my god!
Onions! Stealing all of the onions. Da, 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 da. Eating all the onions. There we go. Nom, 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 nom. There we go. Excellent. You're right. I don't need these onions. I'll just leave them around here. That's fine. I picked your onions for you. You're welcome. There we go. I've saved her the trouble of picking them later. Let's check this. No, I can't get around the back for any more seeds, unfortunately.
You're not even setting them up to cure in a protected location so they keep over the winter. Is that paint?
What? Where?
On the other side.
Oh, you're right. It is. Good spot.
That's why I'm here.
There's also a watering can. If I wanted to potentially water the... No, I cannot water the carrots. Fair enough, I suppose. Now...
And we don't have a pickaxe.
You, sir, are a scientist. Which means, potentially, you can do... This is the fun type of science, clearly. Sometimes we just place with purple goo. Hello, Carlos. Oh, Salve! He's just speaking Latin for no well-explained reason. Excellent. Love an eccentric Latin scientist. So, I'm John. Pleasure to meet you. I'm basically your only pharmacist. If you need medicine, come visit me. Anything I can help you with? So, okay, why is there purple goo everywhere? You're curious about the state of my garden. Curiosity is good. I was experimenting with highly combustible agents. Lo and behold, it exploded. That's what I was expecting, but I left a bigger mess than I anticipated. Now I'm stuck with this goo. Would you mind mopping it up? I do have a mop on my train. I've never had to mop anything up before. That's new also. Ooh, hat. Right, grab some tools. Make sure we get all the things here. Drop off all the bits and pieces. Oh yeah, I also stole some carrots. How have I had these carrots? Did I just steal those from her garden
Oh, I
too?
think you must have done, yeah.
I didn't even really mean to steal those from her garden. We'll just
But you could make carrot cake now. Are you putting them in the core room?
We're kind of running a bit low on space. I'm going to be honest. We're running a tiny bit low on space here. Drop the paint in the corner. Yeah.
Boo the Hamster says it's also Italian. Which does kind of make sense.
Yes, the two definitely have a relationship with each other, so that's legit. Mop. So, okay. Now we can help him with his mopping before we start asking him to, like, you know, teach in our university or whatever. A bit of mopping. Mop. Continue.
Well, very crumbsy and clean of you right there. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Shout out to Spoopy Bat, who gave us $5 and says that the US is in chaos right now and your channel is one of the few things keeping me sane. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Oh, you're very, very welcome indeed. I hope you're enjoying it all.
And we send much love to you and everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Did you just pick up random clothing?
Out of a toilet, yes. Yeah, okay. Absolutely.
Cool.
So, okay, I cleaned your garden. You've been cleaning them before. Hang on, what's that sound? It's going to explode again. Quickly grab the vial on the table. We need to stabilize it. Uh-oh, hang on. There's
the other table?
Orange vial. Well, the goo was purple, suggesting purple would be bad. So we're going to go the other one. Yeah, and I've got... Okay, which vial is it? The correct one. Give it to me. Here you go. Well, I don't think it's going to be the purple, because purple goo is everywhere. My deductive reasoning actually was correct. Okay. Didn't even know what was in there. Well, the last time you clearly used purple, it exploded. You saved me from a mess. It's my Rookie Lab partner. Here you go. Can I have a... clothing? I'm going to assume it's a lab coat or something. Okay.
It looked like it was a hat.
But... You know what? You can come with me. That's absolutely fine. Do you have any flower seeds? Ah, red roses, if you'd like some. So, okay. Start flirting with me as well. Okay. There we go. And also, looking for a scientist. Scientist? I'm a scientist. Okay. We need to test the air. Old-fashioned air. Let's see what I have in my lab. This will be perfect to my air collection device. We'll see some use again. Here you go. Pretty high-tech. This will trap air and let me analyze it here at my lab. Just sweep the air into it, close the lid, bring it back to me. Off you go. You can see what you have going on with Baronpire. It's probably poison. This doesn't feel like it's a good thing. Grab that, my air collection.
Is it just a bucket?
It's just a jar.
Love it.
He's just given me a jar. And simultaneously, he wants to be, like, taken somewhere. Not 100% sure where, but he just wants to go. somewhere. And this is just, oh yeah, we've got loads of the fur. I'll just leave that. Honestly, that can just stay. That's not a problem. Okay, now, sorry, I shouldn't really have brought you into the carriage, to be perfectly honest. Don't, stay here. Okay, well, you know what? This scientist was rude to me. Doesn't get to go in first class. You, sir, do.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you have a peacock feather on your hat. You're too fabulous for second class, wouldn't you say?
That's very true. Drop off his...
And I think he gave you a hat as well, so, you know.
He gave me something. I was wondering if maybe it was a lab coat.
It looks like he gave you a new hat with, like, a new band on it.
Mm-hmm. Possible. I think we also got some nice little boots.
Nice.
I think I've put on some boots here. I've got anything else as well. Oh, got a little scarf.
Cute.
Didn't even realize a little scarf, but I will definitely have a little scarf right there. I think I like the red band the best.
Yeah.
I think I do actually prefer the red band the best right there. If I want to, I can change out to just be going around topless in a skirt. Blimey. Okay. I'm pretty sure
you could have like a nice.
Yeah, this is what I got out to the toilet.
Jacket.
Oh, that's
nice.
that's a bit snazzy actually. I can't deny that's actually quite snazzy.
Oh, that looks like tweed pants.
Yeah, kind of
nice,
tweed.
yeah.
Oh, you know, that I could deal with. I think.
Of course you can.
That's pretty good. That's. Other than distance.
No, I prefer the orange little booties.
I don't know. I think the. Do you think you think a splash of colour? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I think
here?
that looks like a kind of a camel, you know, like leather camel.
Oh, I think I'm looking pretty fancy here.
Yeah, you're looking great.
I'm pretty snazzy. I think I'm pretty snazzy with that. And you, sir, would clearly like a rhubarb pie. You're hungry from all of your experimentation. So that's all absolutely fine. So
all this talk of rhubarb pie is making me want to figure out a rhubarb pie recipe.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you just specifically said you wanted hot cocoa. Sorry. Well, there's hot cocoa.
Yeah, but he's not going to randomly steal the hot cocoa in front of him.
Okay, fine. I guess we'll just get fresh hot cocoa.
Yeah, he also doesn't want something that's full of milk that's been out for ages and ages.
Here, have that. Oh, I think maybe we have to wait till we're on. I think we have to be on the road before we actually do that. So, okay, hang on. You're both on the train right now. We've got something to deliver to Trough. I don't even know where he officially wants me to go. I know he actually wants to go to Baron Pyre with me. That's fair enough. And then, where was Lizzie? We ran into her at Evergreen Cross,
I think it was Evergreen Cross.
So we may as well travel via Trough to Evergreen Cross, where I'm pretty sure we last saw her on the platform. Yeah. So we may as well go via Trough, because we've not been there before, just because there's probably a shortcut to Fendrick's farm. Then we'll have completed the, big series of shortcuts we've got. So that's probably for the best. So, okay. Start the train off right there. I suspect once we're on a route, at that point, he'll be happy to accept a snack. I think he just won't accept it while we're there. I'm quite glad that, the guy who was nicer to me and more fun and cool, he gets to go in first class. You just have to stay in second. Screw you. You should have been, nicer to me. Alright, this is something you have officially brought upon yourself here. So now, can I give you... There we go. Give him the cocoa. 1 awards token received. And I am riding a train! He's so excited to be riding a train. Stretch regularly, okay? Right, the doctor has got things, and is something the matter? No, I could use your help with something. Flu season's coming up. I want as many people to get their vaccinations as possible. Made some pamphlets already to hand out around Salsglade. 10 should do for now. What do you say? Sure, why not? So you're not helping me, you're helping them as well. Come see me when you've handed out all 10 pamphlets. So, okay. Grab a pamphlet. Does that count as all 10? Can I give you one of them right now? And here's a pamphlet. I do not need a reason like this to visit my mia more. I suppose you prefer it if I did not show up without one. Make sure to see her. Grazie, John. Okay. There we go. We've already managed to clear out one. Literally just the person right round the corner from you. And oh dear. Trial's not looking great. Troll, possibly Trough, I'm not sure. Excuse me, what do you want, by the way? Do you need any help? Can I ask you a favour? Been a lot of interesting things about using germs in medicine. It's like, yeah, we're getting to germ theory. The society's evolving. Gems in medicine. I'd love to see you go if I can make my own medicine better. Could you bring me rose quartz? Yep, absolutely. I've got it right here. Don't you worry. Don't worry, Mr. Quack. We've got so much. We've got so much shit for you. It's fine.
Would you also like some snake oil?
Yes, exactly. Here you go. And perfetto. Such a beautiful glow. I'm positive this medicine, it will be much... It glows, so it's fine. And we'll put it in medicine. Give it a bit more. I want you to deliver this medicine to Nora. Okay, yes, I will do that. That's absolutely fine. Put the rose quartz in my grind and blend 6000 by my lab set and watch the magic happen. Oh. You're on my train. Well, we can't do that then. And also, both of you are now just sort of glitching through the seats. This is all... Well, this is all highly unfortunate. We've left your thing behind. We left it behind already. Because you're following me to Baron Pie to help out the ecological catastrophe.
Sankey Gaming points out if you go into the quest menu...
Yes.
And then you select the bear with the question mark.
Bear with the question mark?
I think a friendship quest at the top. What? Isn't that the bear with the question mark?
I can't select that.
And in the side?
Yep, sure. Fine.
Yeah, it was saying you can find the current location of anyone you've met.
Okay.
So we were looking for Lizzie now.
Hang on, there's...
Oh.
Marigold Market currently.
Cool.
Okay. But right now we're visiting this town. So, oh dear. Oh, this town's not doing hot. Still, on the plus side, I can pick up all their trash and convert that into tokens. So that is
very good. While you do a bit of cleanup, shout out to Frank, who's been a member for 22 months, and says, Happy Easter! Relaxing stream is a perfect start to a long weekend.
Alright, well I hope it's a very relaxing weekend, in fact. You guys have recycling bins, by the way, because otherwise we're going to run out of stuff very quickly here. But a chance is there going to be a nice, yep, as I suspected, a thing there. So, and yeah, you want me to go back to Tome Dig at some point. We've all not been to the farms yet. And clearly, we need to, well, okay. For the time being, we could probably... Wait, this must be almost full, right? Surely at some point we're going to run out of abilities here. Hello there, Timothy. What can I do for you? Do you have any seeds? Why, of course. Have some seeds. Appears I've used them up. I just remembered I planted them and I picked them up. You see, they look so nice on my dining table. Sorry, John. Wow. Well, that's not helpful. Let's open the rail network. Did you speak to Nora yet? No. We can't fix the rail before you get her to approve it. Okay, so then we need to sort out her university thing. That's fine. She's literally on my train, actually. We've already got her there. So this is a nice place. You think so? I mean, yes, of course it is. What brings you here? Don't tell me you saw the posters. It's all true. Everyone will find something they love here. That's the Timothy guarantee. And so waste time blathering. But you're dying for a tour. Let's go!
Tour de Trough.
Is that the... Okay. This is the rail to Hearth's Peak, but it's broken. You need to just drop some of the metal and stone in there. Well, I might have some of that, or I might have what I need
is that
already.
Gold?
That is copper.
Fair enough.
Ooh! There is not a gold mine in the middle of town. So what can I do for you? What's this? Our Grand Plaza. Remarkable, isn't it? It screams stability. And he decides that. So we're definitely stable. Deeply concerning. People can even dance here. They've noticed that has sunk a bit since last week. Now, since Plaza is a hotspot for fun and games, let's do a pop quiz with a prize on the line. Okay, bring it on. First question. This one's about history. Trough was acknowledged as part of Salsglade Commonwealth how many years ago? I don't know. How was I supposed to know that? You haven't told me that. I assumed this wasn't going to be a part of the quiz. I'm going to say 12. Correct!
Woot woot!
It was an actual number. So I've been there for 12 whole years. Time does fly when you're having fun. Ready for the next question.
What is the Troffstown flower? Its botanical name, please. Well, you wanted a botanical name.
That's a correct botanical name.
Yes! If what you meant to say was Narcissus, that's the correct answer. Alright, last question. Who is the mayor? It's you! Spectacular! You're correct. I'm also its founder. Can you imagine? Well, let's tell it the points to see how you did. You did your best, I'm sure. That was a lot of fun. Follow me for the next stop right by my house. I'm happy to just also, like... Oh, I'm literally full up on... I can no longer pick up anything. My bag is full up here, tragically. There were plaques around here. Yeah, okay. So if I'd read the plaques first... Fine. Daffodil and Narcissus. Okay, fine. I didn't realise there were plaques I was supposed to be reading first. Ooh, paint. I'll be having that, I know, I'm literally full up right now. Also, I need to add more people, more things. Oh, that just needs to be dumped on the ground. Dump it. There we go. Dump that. Pick up paint. Not sure I want to paint anything green, but still, there's more things to deliver here. Hello there. Sorry, I got distracted by... Why so much paint in toilets in this game? This is a nice mud pit. And quite, no many places that can brag about state-of-the-art spa facilities. Take this pit. It's perfect for a relaxing mud bath. All your troubles melt away. Go on, have a dip. And have a mud bath, courtesy of the mayor. There we go, take a dip. Okay, I think I had a nice time doing that. Excellent. My clothes do not seem muddy in the slightest. I think I'm done bathing. Very relaxing. I spent hours in there every day. I have to watch out though once I sank all the way past my nose. And with that, we've reached the end of our tour, which means I've got a souvenir for you. What's the souvenir? Mr. Mayor? Mr. Mayor? What was the souvenir? No, what was the souvenir? I don't know what the souvenir was. I've no idea. But also, hang on, was there... No.
That's not blue fabric.
No, that is not blue fabric, sadly. But I can have a mud bath if I want to. So that's nice. We can't break into his house, which is a shame. You can't break into anyone's houses in this game. It's very, very, very sad. You can't just go randomly breaking into people's houses. But still, next time we find a recycling pit, a recycling thing, there's a lot of recycling we can do all of a sudden. But there's also some people here. So what's this? A new face and a running train. This will make first page for sure. So hello there, you must be a journalist or something. I'm Ming, a professional freelancing reporter. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Anything I can help you with? So, flower seeds! Don't have any. Okay, well that's absolutely fine. And what are you two doing right now? I'm interviewing Rua about Trowel, but I think an outsider's perspective might be worth more. Would you be interested in doing an interview with me? Whatever, I didn't want to do it anyway. Screw you. First question, John. What was your very first impression? It's a nice shade of brown. That's true. And totally unique. Let's move on with the second question. What would your ideal day look like? I'd have a relaxing mud bath, okay? I listened to what the mayor was saying. That sounds nice. The mud here is really goopy. I mean smooth. Last question. Would you recommend visiting? Sure, why not? Super. I'll write train conductor urges everyone to visit Trowel, best place I've ever been. After have been to some really lousy places for that to even be a bit true. Wait to have this. Not as payment or anything, just because I appreciate you. Chirp, chirp. Alright. That gets me. I think new green boots, but I'm not convinced by that. Must be passing through. Why did one want to stay here? Hello, lovely to meet you. Do you have any flower seeds, by the way? Nope, not really got any of that sort of thing. Good luck. So we could get some copper here. Especially as there is actually a pickaxe we could use. We don't really need copper. It's not really necessary. Now, what we do have is, yes, stone and metal. We could probably fulfill that criteria right now. Just by going to the back of the train. So that was 4 stone to metal, wasn't it? So just add the paint to the pile. Add the post to the pile. I've got a spare rhubarb pie I'm just going to eat myself.
we can go back towards, yes, the air collection device. That can just be back here for the time being. But yes, stone and metal is officially... Brown granite's got to be a stone.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 2 metal as well. So we can just take copper, because that's pretty common. Hi, Ted.
Hi, baby boy.
So, presumably, that would be good enough. No, I need to go further. This is a short platform. Very short platformer here. That should be...
Ooh, flop.
Flop. That was quite a heavy flop.
Yeah.
That was a heavy flop right there. Blimey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So the materials have been gathered, but you still need permission before you can do it. So wonderful. One step closer. You've been working hard to gather the materials. Here you go. You get me a standard divider. Okay. What's that? Oh, blimey. Okay.
Oh, you can divide the first class from the second class.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're actually going to do that.
Yeah, absolutely I am. Just like, you know, just... Like, I feel like it's having it right. So there's, like, a way to get in. Like, you could still get into the seats that way. I mean, now you could, like, have it here to divide, like, where people are walking through.
Yeah, to not be quite so close to the door.
Kind of feels... kind of feels like we've slightly imprisoned her right there. Just a tiny bit imprisoned.
But, like, depending on what would you make it out of, that could also probably be, you know, an indication.
I mean, if the fact it feels a bit prison-y does make me think it ought to go in the, like, this section. Mm-hmm. You kind of, like, you know, you just kind of feel like you have been imprisoned. Like, just...
Ooh, you know what you should do is you should put it over by the door so that they can't see the food-making things.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. You know, I kind of actually agree that it being here, so to create a separate food preparation area.
Yeah.
I kind of like... Actually, you know what? I kind of like that.
Yeah,
That's actually
that
quite
makes
nice.
sense.
That's actually quite nice. So, okay, we've still got you. We've not delivered the trough mail yet. Hang on, I think I've got trough mail. Yep. One bit of trough mail and or trow mail. I'm just randomly changing my mind of pronunciations as we've on the fly. That can be delivered here. So that just goes in. Congratulations, 1 fabric token. So, okay. Now, we know what we need to do. At this point, the key thing is... Yes, ignore that guy. We need to... We've got more paint we could bring to Aya. Get an engine manual from McGrath Collector. Yeah, hand out the McGibbles. But logically, yeah, move over to the main bits and pieces. Go back towards Baronpire. And bring the air sample to Carlos. But on top of that, yes, and on the way, Nora's Hope. So, yes, the university. Speak to Lizzie about her family home. Now, we were saying Lizzie was located in Marigold Market. So if we go towards Marigold Market, then round to Baronpire, that's pretty much a straight line. That's actually fine, though. Oh, uh-oh.
Wait, what?
I may have pushed the on button, but I'm not sure where we're going.
We'll find out, I guess.
This is... Okay, we're going, that's the correct direction.
I think we had set it up before.
Well, that's fine then.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't where I was thinking we were going to be going, but it's where we went. It would have been better to go via, well, it would have taken longer to go via Tome Dig, but it would have meant we could have done the grinding thing on the way past. But never mind. So, okay, we've learnt a valuable lesson on the topic of trains, which is know where you're going before, and like that you're on the right track before you push the on button.
I think maybe it's like keep driving, where if you hadn't selected a place before, I would have asked you where you wanted to go.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable right there. But we just picked a train. You know what? We're the only train on the rails, so what does it matter? That's you know, it's not like it really matters in the grand scheme of things. So, we've made it. I know none of you are trying to make it here, but that's all A-okay. We just need to have a chat to What's-Her-Face about a family home that might make a good university. Claire?
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Bethesda Holic, who gave us £2 and says Oblivion Remaster livestream next Thursday.
If it comes out, possibly.
Yes, it comes out.
Well,
I mean, you
there
might
might
do
also
a
be a
video.
video, yeah, and that'll be a proper video, and maybe there'll be a quick bit too
Oh, is
quick.
that a recycler?
Oh, there is as well. Good spot. Because presumably we are flipping, swimming in. Oh God! We've got. Okay, let's focus on the paper for the time being. We've got a lot of paper here. This is in all fairness, basic, functionally infinite tokens.
Well, whilst you do that, shout out to 42 Mushrooms, who gave us £5 and says thank you for the stream. I will watch tomorrow while I do decorating of my own in a previously flooded dining room. Wish me luck with wallpapering.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I mean, to be fair, wallpapering itself is not so bad. What sucks is removing all the wallpaper.
Okay, luckily most of it's paper, which is nowhere near as bad. So that's actually okay. Oh dear, what have you done?
What? Nothing. It's just my...
Claire's caused chaos again.
I have not.
Not more chaos with Claire. Right, put you to there, put you into there. We've done this nice and fast, actually. And there we go. Temperature. How many flipping tokens are we going to have at this point? Presumably. Okay, 13, 9, 10 there. But sadly, none of the gold we need. We've still not located any gold. And we've delivered you. The rubbish bag is now empty. Now, where precisely is... What's the face?
Do you need to come back in the day?
Wait, hang on. No, we're not in the right place.
Oh, well, that would be why.
It's because this isn't the right location, because we just went to a random location. But on the plus side, there were recycling bins here. So in a way, it's good we stopped anyway.
What's in the equipment?
Oh, I looked there. It wasn't
okay.
particularly good.
Or is it always the same thing? Fair enough.
Well, I checked, and it wasn't anything. I don't know if it's always the same thing, but it wasn't particularly interesting on this occasion. This time, we know where we're going. This time, we checked before we just started randomly driving the train in a direction, okay? This time I actually know where we're going, and it's where we want to go, which is even better when you think about it. Now, does anyone want a snack of any description? Are we okay? Okay. I like Carlos. Me and Carlos can be friends. That's absolutely fine. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Sag, who has been a member for 58 months, and says, hello, John, Claire, and all the furballs. I just started rewatching your CK2 series, and has there ever been a character arc better than Payrun?
Oh, Payrun.
Payrun.
Payrun, the mighty, unstoppable, massive badass despite everything. No one was expecting it, but that's how it all worked out in the end. It was beautiful.
Indeed.
Okay, store the coal. Clap. Oh, we wait while we try and track down Lizzie.
Yes, indeed, we've got a message from Thomas, who gave us $10 and says, I've been doing my yearly Fallout 4 YOLO rewatch, getting close to the clown ghoul booping yo.
Everyone loves the clown ghoul.
Oh, wow. I mean, that was beautiful, because you were recording and I was working in the next, like, you know, we have our two offices on opposite sides of a hallway, so usually when we're working, it's not, but like, I heard that. Oof.
Lol. Okay, so that's just the thing for Trough. Which is fine, so we'll just store that somewhere. Now, Sierra is bloody back, and now this time wants to go to Barenpire, which I'm not desperately keen on, but we are where we are. I mean, we're going in that direction anyway. We're literally going to Barenpire with the doctor. So you can come. That's okay. However, we may have to make special accommodations. Oh, hi. Is there anything I can do for you? We're looking for a big house and a university. Getting around to it must be thanks to you, John. That's been feeling empty lately, and it's big enough for me and then some. But which I'm saying I've been neglecting it lately. Why don't we clean it up a bit? I'll clean up inside. You can throw away the stuff I put in the garden, alright? So, okay. Which precise house? Are you talking about this house up here?
It does seem
Pretty
pretty
big. So does that mean you need me to, like, pick up all of the trash? Because if so, that is A-okay. We can just trade that for tokens. That is not a problem in the flipping slightest. So, ooh. Seeds. Just yet some more seeds to add to the flipping McGibble. And then, yeah, just we need to pick up any trash. But that's all the trash that the game recognizes as trash. And then there's a separate garbage bag right there, but I don't need that. But if I was to take that with me and then, like, sort that at the recycling, is that... Are we officially done? Is that acceptable? All done? You're fast. The inside is good to go as well. Tell Nora my home is ready for her. And something for you as well. Okay. And that is purple booties.
It's purple. Oh, there's a recycler right behind you.
Oh, you're right. There is as well. Right, now there was... Oh, this is her rubbish bag. I need to pop that next to the bins. I think I can sort mine. I can't sort someone else's for some reason. Don't know why. Just can't. Bust handlebar counts as that. That's paper. In you go. Right, so we're now clear. We've got yet more seeds. And while I'm passing by a heavily filled up location, I'm just going to tell these people about vaccinations. So there we go. One for you. Alright. One for you as well. There we go. Lovely. And where did Lizzie herself go? She's just left off somewhere?
She might have gone back to her home.
Might have gone to the university.
Oh no, I think she might have gone to the train station because she wants to go somewhere.
You're right.
She wants to go somewhere else.
Well, presumably she doesn't want to go somewhere else because the house is here. So presumably Nora wanted to come here rather than her wanting to go somewhere else.
Yes, but she had a thing. Yeah, there you go. Let's go to Fendrick's Farms.
No, we're not going in that direction. And we're not really going in that...
Well, you can still give them pamphlets.
You were wanting to go to... I left for a reason why should always be my job to fix it. Changed her mind, doesn't want to bother going there anymore, blimey. And, okay, I can't give them active passengers.
Them it now.
Okay. What we need to do is, okay, well, one, we'll just board you, which is fine. You're lovely. That's okay. You can go in first class. That's okay. There you go. Maybe you could get together with a doctor.
Didn't the doctor say something flirty about... Didn't the pharmacist say something flirty about the doctor?
Yeah, but, yeah.
He seems to be a big flirt.
Now, what we also need now is I need the dingiest seat that we can come up with. So I need wood and 2 metal. I need the ugliest metal that I've got access to.
Well, you didn't like the aged copper, did you?
No, you're right, and I do still have that. So take 2 aged copper, and I need the ugliest wood we've got.
Pine.
Pine?
Yeah.
You're not keen on the pine?
It doesn't stain very well. It yellows terribly. It's got these big knots. It's very soft, so it'll get digged up.
Okay. So we'll put... Oh, no, I didn't actually need to do that. Anything that's on the train counts as being on the train. So we could also just... It doesn't say it needs to match.
Yeah, but I think if you do it wrong, then it just won't make a seat.
Right, so this is an ugly-ass thing. Right there. We've made a really ugly-ass... Oh, look at that. That's horrible. So now what we do is this is going in pleb class. And it's not going to be, like, positioned correctly or anything. We're going to, like, put that as, like, just here. So it's not even, like...
You're gonna board what's-her-face in this seat because you don't like her.
Correct!
I think she'll be really happy because she's on her own.
Tormented by putting her in the horrible pleb class, but then she wouldn't be tormented by being with everybody else. Oh, you're right. What's the best way to make her journey horrible?
Every time you walk by that carriage, which you do all the time, talk to her and wave at her.
Done. Okay, she's going in second class, not first class. She's going second class right here. There you go. Right.
Wait, aren't you supposed to talk to Nora now?
Yes, I am. So, I found a house for you. She really wants to. That's good. Good news. I have to thank her properly next time I see her.
She's right
Let's
there,
go
mate.
look at the house. Pick up the stone token. Just grab that. So, okay, she wants to go and look at the house. Presumably. So, hang on. We're presumably going to go and have a little look-see in that direction. Because we have to, yeah, follow up with Nora. Because Nora, there we go, she's by the house. Because Nora has to give permission to reopen the McGibble. Reopen the extension to the new area. That was the whole condition. Why we did all of this in the first place. Can I help you? What do you think? Can't believe it's letting me use her house. For next step, I put together a list of things we'll need for this plan to come together. We need books, teachers, that sort of thing. Well, we know where there's a teacher.
Get to it, John!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So, find someone who can teach about all those things you need. And you'll probably have to ask around. Well, I'm pretty sure we know about... Well, there's the person who's got books. Who theoretically...
Who said she was a scholar?
Lab equipment obviously makes sense, so I'm looking for a teacher. Don't know any of them. I think I know about the books. I mean, that'll be the woman at... And yeah, Carlos is obvious for the lab equipment. That's pretty obvious. And Beatrice.
That was her name.
Yeah, Beatrice for the books. I was kind of assuming that it would be Beatrice for the teaching too. But maybe...
Maybe it's like 3 different people because it's a big quest with a big reward.
No, that's reasonable. But on the plus side, I've got several people just on my train right now.
Woot woot!
So that's good. So, Carlos, need lab equipment. Should have some. Drive me there fast, please. Don't want her to wait. I'm driving you to Bar Empire for unrelated reasons right now. Also, we're looking for a teacher. Really? Sierra?
She's very bitchy.
Very grumpy, yeah. I'm not sure about this. Just thinking about various subjects. Maths, physics, history. You give it a go. Tell Nora I'd be happy to. Okay.
Well, I mean, you know, maybe what she needed was to find her vocation.
Now, hang on. Where was...
Beatrice?
Yeah, where was Beatrice?
Was she in Tomb Dig or...
Hang on. Check the McGibble.
Ah, yes.
Beatrice. Where's Beatrice? There we go. Tome Dig.
Aha!
Okay, well, we're only 2 away from Tome Dig right now.
And
so
we do have some... Oh, no, we don't have mail there.
No, but we do have to get the lab equipment anyway.
And grind some quartz
And
for
while
him.
we're there, we could grind the quartz. Yeah, absolutely.
So that he can do some
So we could just skip
quackery.
by Begonia Fields and just go there direct in one journey, which I think just speeds up the train anyway. So I think there's... Yeah, we may as well go there. And we haven't found the wheel yet, so we may as well go that way. And once we're done with that, we can loop the long way round to Fendrick's farm to drop off Lizzie, which will get us around towards Bar Empire anyway. So we kind of may as well just kind of get that done. To be honest, like, I think that's actually a pretty good journey to go on right now. So, okay. Keep on keeping on. We can just mosey in that direction. Yeah, just go there direct. Which is a 2-stage journey, but that's fine. We might need to, like, you know, serve some refreshments on while we're actually on the rails and whatnot. Some people might get hungry. Some people might have things to say. I'm looking for a journalist. Am I? Have you talked to Ming? She'll be over the moon if you give her a story. Ah, find someone who can spread the word. Fine, I missed it.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, that's
Ming
literally
likes you.
that's literally on the way if I'm going, yeah, from Tome Dig round towards Fendrick's farm. Like, this actually is going to work out absolutely perfectly under the
very
circumstances. That's actually going to be absolutely spot on. Just keep the train in optimal green territory, and yeah, we will be making fast progress. Clap!
Yeah, shout out to Ali, who's been a member for 55 months and has some good news.
Oh, yes.
I said before that I was made redundant, but this week I signed a contract for a new job with a huge pay increase.
Nice!
I hope everyone is doing well.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations.
Yay. Congrats, Ali. That is awesome. We're so glad to hear it.
Delighted to hear that. That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Right, add more lavender seeds to the pile. That might be enough to flipping finish the field.
Yeah.
Or might be close to it. Maybe there might be 8 spots left and we've got 6 seeds. So maybe not quite, but pretty close. Pretty damn close, all things considered.
Yeah, or you could have found like 1 mint seed or 1 mint cutting, and that could have done the whole field.
Wow, Claire's got mint trauma.
I don't, because I, listen to people who said don't put it in a bed or in the ground. Put it in a pot and it was fine. Dear, oh dear. Anyway, we've got a message from Cuppity-holic.
Ooh, good name, love it.
Who gave us £10 and says, it's been ages since I've caught a live stream. Can I please have a shout out to my boyfriend Dan, who deserves the world for putting up with me. We watch your videos every night. Thank you, John and Claire, for everything.
Hello, Dan. We love you.
Yes, shout out to Dan.
Bloody hell. Look at this. Look at this nonsense.
Wow.
Can of tuna. It's like I was on
and
this train.
some paw prints. No, there's no ketchup.
That's true. You need to mop the bloody...
Well, now you've had to mop.
I'm not trying to chat. I'm trying to clean up the muddy paw prints, okay? There we go. Bloody hell. Dear oh flipping. Can't believe this muddy paw... Can of tuna. Bloody weird thing. Right, now...
Wait, did they leave something on the seat?
Probably payment, yes. What I need to do is pick up 1 rose quartz for grinding, so I assume that's why What's-His-Face isn't on the thing anymore. Though, we were supposed to be taking you to Baronpire originally, but... Hello over there. Now, where's your Grindomatic 6000? Just need to insert this into the Grindomatic. That looks like the Grindomatic to me. Maybe we need to speak to him first. Right. My friend. Nothing can do with you. We're here. Wait here. Okay. Make sure she gets it quickly. Right, so that's the... the lab equipment. Yeah, absolutely. Grab that. While we're here, my friend... Not now, okay.
Huh. You can't get in any of the houses, can you?
No.
Oh, that thing that looks like a blender.
Oh,
that's
there we go.
it.
Yes. Right, now.
You should get. You need to give that to Nora.
And I've got the powder. Mix it with my medicine.
Oh, I thought we need to give
This will surely wow Nora. Let's go there now. We will use your train and let me know when we have arrived. Let's go to Begonia Fields. That's not where Nora is. It's not where Nora is, though. I mean, I'm willing to just take your money again for a second flipping thing. But it's not where Nora is. Nora's moved. I'm sorry, here you go. Back, you can have your original seat back. Should have left the flipping can of tuna there. But that is absolutely not where Nora is located anymore. Nora's moved to
Marigold.
Market,
yeah.
But okay, hang on. Okay, wait. If you want to go to Begonia Fields, then... I mean, I know she's at Marigold Market now, not Begonia Fields. Maybe would she have teleported back to Begonia Fields?
Well, we need to go to Trough anyway.
Huh?
Trough.
We need to go there anyway, and then we need to drop you off anyway, which I was going to use as an excuse to then loop round here.
Do a big ass loop.
But if you want to go to Begonia Fields, what's the bloody efficient way to do this?
No, but just do a really big ass loop, finishing, like, do a big ass loop that goes through Marigold Market, and that way maybe if she's there, that'll rejig his thing.
No, I'll go to Begonia first, then we'll cut up to Trough, then
Yeah,
we'll do the same loop. So we're gonna go back to Begonia, but it's a short trek. That's like half the journey. And I'd say the longer we take, the more we can, like, you know, sell extremely high priced tea, coffee, rhubarb crumble to these people. So it's fine. Claire.
Yes, the book lady is at Tome Dig, but we need to do circle time, John. Circle time. Look, nobody likes the circle line, okay?
Wait, hang on. Was someone at Tome Dig we just forgot about?
Yeah, but we're gonna go back.
Fuck! I forgot about What's-Her-Face.
But we're gonna go back.
Oh no! Oh.
But we're gonna go back up in a minute.
That's true. We don't have to go very quick. We can just go via to Tome Dig. Okay. Well, this is just a good way of me correcting my mistake. That I forgot about the teacher.
The book lady.
Book lady. Why is that not marked on the thing? Normally those things are marked on the thing. But okay, fine. On this occasion, that was not marked on the thing. Is anyone hungry or thirsty? No, we're all okay. Everyone seems to be absolutely fine. Okay, maybe I should set this as like a thing. Yes, I'm good. Let's set this as an active quest. Bloody hell.
So we need to go to Marigold Market to deliver the lab equipment. Tell Nora Sierra wants to teach. Ask Beatrice for books. But now we've said that. Hang on, where is Beatrice now? I think she might have moved.
No, she's still at Tom Dick.
Why is there a quest marker at Tome Dig Dan? That's weird. Normally there's like a little quest marker saying, hey, that means this is where you need to go. I don't know why there's not there. Okay, yeah. Nora has just teleported to Begonia Fields. She just reverted home. I guess for the purposes of this quest.
Well, I guess maybe she's going back and forth for a bit while she set things up.
That kind of makes sense.
She's commuting.
So, okay. Well, one, Sierra wants to teach. Glad she's involved, that's fine. So that's one thing that's been confirmed. But on top of that, hang on. This is where... Oh, hang on. He's dropped his token again. Grab the old ticket. We didn't give him a ticket, so I'm not sure where the tickets come from precisely. Now, you, sir. Hello. Just stop examining my train for a second. We're here. I can't wait to see. I mean, show Nora the sure marvels of this new medicine. My miracle kit. But Jay, in case it's terrible, you do it. Standard mirror.
That's cool.
Okay. Clothing unlocked. Also new type of shoes.
They look fancy, though.
So that's now done. Excellent. Do I need to actually speak to you again in any capacity? No, I don't. While I'm here, can I tell you about flu season? Because I've got so many people to tell about flu season. Okay, Liam's just still here, slowly, sadly dying of consumption. Okay. But I don't need to deliver this to you. Technically this is supposed to be delivered to Nora. But this is from Carlos. Good to see the object will be of use. Won't be clutching up his house anymore. Okay, I think these two are together. But
yeah,
like,
I mean...
just bickering a fair bit, which is delightful. So, okay. Now we need to swing via Tome Deed to get Beatrice's box. Up to Trough to get the McGibbly Gibbles. And yeah, that will get us to... Oh!
Whoa!
Okay, we now know what's going on here, which is this is just tutorial area. We're just in tutorial time right now. So we get the books. Excuse me. Get the books. Go on round to Trough. Then we go around to drop off Lizzie. And from there, we could, yes, go round to drop off you at Wayrest Scraps. And then round to Baronpire. Screw the post.
Or you're not doing Baronpire Ferry Station?
I guess we could. But on that basis,
yeah,
we'd also stop at Rosalind's, and then we'd be stopping everywhere.
Yeah, we should be stopping everywhere, though, because you will also need to be looking for that wheel and stuff.
And telling people about vaccinations.
I mean,
Still,
you know,
this is a
something, the journey, not the destination.
This, in all fairness, does basically cover everything. This is a very smooth, efficient route.
Beatony, petony.
That's just one package that needs to be delivered. That's really not the biggest deal in the world. So we'll get that underway. We'll get the trains set up. And yeah, this time we won't forget about Beatrice. We will not forget about Beatrice. But now we've got a really solid loop where we just 7 stops in a row. There's something that needs to be done.
Yes, indeed. And while we're doing that, shout out to Harry, who gave us £20 and said, sorry, I'm late, you guys. I was just busy reading Sir Hardcastle's new book, The Paradox Paradox.
Yeah.
John, did you see the Star Wars Zero Company announcement? It'll be a tactical turn-based combat. Lots of potential for a quality game.
I heard about that. I hadn't seen any details yet. I'd heard that it existed, so I'm not sure if I'd seen if there was the equivalent to like a trailer or anything. I don't know if I'd seen anything of that nature.
I'm being given a good boy set.
Hello, hi, Ted. Oh, reaching back for more additional cuddles. Hi, Ted.
Oh, that tail is going.
Hi, Ted. Everybody's cuddling Ted.
You're so soft.
He is. Ted had his spring clean the other day, which basically just means I get in the shower with him, rub him down with his oatmeal dog shampoo, but he kind of runs around a lot and walks in a circle and shakes a lot, meaning at the end of it, basically, I smell of the dog shampoo too. So me and him just end up both smelling of dog shampoo, which is oatmeal. It's a nice neutral oatmeal. So I smell of oatmeal for the day.
At least because the weather was really nice, we got to kind of, you know, after we had showered him, we got to turf about in the garden and he got to try the sunshine, which he really enjoyed. Yeah. Well, he enjoyed the sunshine, he did not enjoy the shower.
Alright, so 1,
Vaccination pamphlets. Yep, lovely. Alright, so that's another one of them taken care of. Nora needs books. Excellent. Got plenty of books, more than I can read in a lifetime. Here you go. Deliver them to Nora. Just... It's not that many books for a university, to be honest. I feel like that's insufficient. Having one of your onions. Onions. Delicious, delicious. Like how you kind of stick it up your arse at the end.
What I was gonna say is, I like how then you go ahead and like serve a bunch of people on the train with onion breath.
Uh-huh. I just like how the animation just has the thing sticking out your arse at the end. It's delightful. Right. Put that in there. That's good. Yes, sadly the vaccination pamphlet is almost invisible. It looks like that's an empty slot, but then you look... Oh, no, wait, no, there's something there. Not ideal. Right, okay, so I think we can move... with that done, we can move straight on. All we need to do is, yes, deliver the books to Nora at Marigold Market. We need to mosey up towards Ming, but that's our next destination. Right there. I'm trying to remember if we have got... Do we have any post for Trow and or Trough? I don't think we do at this point. Nope, officially we do not.
One.
Huh? Oh, no, you're right. Sorry, just took a second.
Took a second to pop in. Yeah, exactly.
So we can, like, you know, take advantage of this opportunity to sort out the post and make sure it's... I need a better system for organising the post.
Well, can't you can build a rack, can't you?
I think I would need an advanced workbench of some description, but yes. Theoretically, hang on, you just were... I could have sworn there was a thing saying there was the, hey, you should speak to this person, there's something worth speaking to them about for a second there. Right, that should be up to 2 push, gets back into green. Good, we're now travelling at full speed.
Well, can you check the workstation, though?
Hang on. There's that standard mirror, which I'm not sure, like, where a mirror goes on a train. But, oh, bloody hell! Everybody wants to abandon this town, including the mayor. The mayor's given up on this society. The mayor's ready to go. Okay. You're the mayor. You shouldn't be doing this. Okay, well, one, can you write about the university? You write an article to let people know when it opens, maybe an expose. No, that's for later. Tell Nora I'd be happy to write about it. So you want to go to the farm, that's the direction we're going to. You want to go to the carpenter. I'm not taking you anyway. You're the goddamn mayor of the society. You stay here and fix it. Okay? I'll take all your friends. That's fine. So, you, the journalist, yeah, will board you. That's fine. And I'm willing to board you as well. And okay. That's absolutely it. Teddy's okay. Sweetheart. Okay, the journalist can be put as you... Sounded like you were going to write some bad things about the university. You're going in second class. And the punk kid, who was very rude, you are going in pleb class. Okay? You're going... No! Out! Out of... No. Out, that way. You know what? If you just want to... Yeah, there you go. Go. Do you want... Get into pleb class. Get into pleb class. Okay. You know what? As long as you're not sitting. As long as you don't sit on this nice seat. This is the nice seat. You stay here. You can travel, Mr. Mayor, when you fix this society. Not before. Not before that point. The train is functionally full. 2 people want to go to Fendrick's farm, which is A-okay. So, yeah, we can just... We've got... Yes, we've already... Wait, there was the... No, don't forget to deliver the post. Don't forget to deliver the post. Do not forget to deliver the post. There we go. This clears up the train. No! You... Look at this place. Look at this society you founded and have been mayor of the entire time. Okay, you fix it, then you can go somewhere else. Not before. Absolutely not. Don't worry, we remembered the parcel. We remembered the parcel last minute. So Fendrick's farm, we're just delivering 2 people to that. Hi, Ted, are we okay?
It's okay, Ted. I think when we open the area, we open up the new area, we'll wrap things up with that. It was just a suitcase on the line there. I hope that wasn't someone we left behind. Someone's luggage.
It was there when we arrived.
Oh, good, good, good. Good spot, Clap. Now, does anyone need refreshments? This is going to be a fairly short hop. Just check the pleb. Okay, good. The kid is officially now sitting in pleb accommodation. You're in first class, Lizzie. We like you. Sierra, you're in second class. And honestly, you're just here because, you know... Oh, snack menu. Expert review of the snacks. Bring me your best snack. Okay, well, that is fine. Just grab one rhubarb pie for you, sir. There we go. Wood token. To captivate my readers with real-life stories. Fixture's nice. Something's going to make you forget about all the wonderful things happening around you. And also... Okay, we have something else. Writing a news article about Salzglade. Reportedly people. Can't decide who to write about. I can only fit 3 in my paper. Pick whichever 3 you want as long as they live here. Okay. Come to me when you're done. Only people in Salzglade. Ask people from... Well, we've got people right here. Sierra! Do you want to be interviewed? Yes, I'd love to be. Excellent. Lizzie, would you like to be interviewed? I don't even know what I'd talk about. I guess if she wants to interview me, I can give some tips about gardening. Okay, well, we've covered. That's 2 out of 3 immediately. And there's probably going to be... Hopefully, there's going to be someone who works at this farm. That could be person number 3. Job done. Oh, this is bigger than I was expecting. Alright, then again, I think I'll put that area at the back just for decoration. So, okay, it's probably not that big, actually. It's probably fine. So, okay. Several people want to be here. Lovely. Help myself to these tokens. There's... Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. People with the... Absolutely. Animal. I was about to say, that's true. That is... I'm not trying to speak to you. I'm just trying to flipping take care of this nonsense. Does anyone else leave any letter? I think we're okay on a letter. It's okay. I need to find a 3rd person to actually do this. We've also got Baronpire Ferry and Rosalind's Carpentry. That's fine. We're going to those locations anyway. It's okay. We can go either way off the platform here. Now, would you like to be the interview person? I'm Yasmin. Who are you? I'm John. Nice to meet you. Did you need something? Would you like to be interviewed? I have some really steaming gossip. If that got out, I mean, I could talk about how to braid a basket. Thank you, John. Okay. So that's that taken care of. Joe, if he's enjoying the squeaking in the background, by the way. There's the 3 interviews. Firstly, you're on a little journalist secret. The trick to catching a good story. Stay on your toes. After a while, they'll hurt your feet. But not with these. Thanks for helping me out. I'd like to have this. So, okay. What have we got? A hat rack, you say?
Oh.
Place to store all my hats. That could be of interest, couldn't it? Now, you've probably got your own little quest, don't you? What have you got, Yasmin? Oh, yes, flower seeds. Nope, you're all out. No, I'm giving her flower seeds. Fine, your own. Oh, dear, she's got flower seeds. She doesn't want to give them up. Dear, oh, flipping dear. Middle of some good old quality assurance. Oh, quality assurance. Not some good old quality assurance. Some good old quality assurance. Right. Take samples of produce. Check them for colour, texture, and taste. So much fun that Ned really thinks he could boss me around. Ugh. You could grab a veggie from Ned's patch and bring it to me. I deserve a break. Okay.
Was that a quest to go and steal someone's produce that is grown?
Is this Ned's things? Got you a vegetable. It's a vegetable. I don't think it's Ned's. Pick one from... Oh, sorry. Is Ned over... Is this Ned's farm over here? Is that what we're doing? Are we robbing Ned? Over on this side, I assume we must be. So you must be Ned. I don't think there's anything we can get out of the stamp, but we may as well just check in case there's anything else around here. Nope, nothing we've not already seen. So, okay. Steal one of Ned's potatoes. Well, that's a big-ass potato, blimey. And hello there. I'm John, a pleasure to meet you. Anything I can do for you? And yes, I need flower seeds. I've got some sunflower seeds from Lizzie the other day. I don't have time to plant them, though. You can have them. I'm sure I can get more from her. So, okay, that is fine, but I need to...
Okay, also, by the way, something, oh, bloody hell. Drop the potato. Grab the seeds. Oh, bloody hell. I'll be right back. We're getting a full up on everything. Everyone's enjoying the squeaking in the background. Everyone's enjoying all the Ted squeaks.
Ted is, there's a special toy that Ted's allowed to have for, like, training exercises, or maybe when he's a bit, you know, rattled by, something in the garden. I've given it to him now.
Oh, good
He's
boy.
very much enjoying it.
Oh, his special toy.
And Willow is playing
Willow's
with
kind of playing with it too. Willow is also joining in on this occasion. But seriously, Claire, the size of this man's potatoes, they put your potatoes to shame. Look at this.
Alright, number one, that's quite rude. Number two, if you wanted to plant that for seed potato, you'd probably need to cut it in half or something.
If you don't mind, planting these crops for myself has me absolutely knackered. Usually Yasmin helps out, but I couldn't find her. Just need to start a few more rows. Take this bag of seeds. Get going. Okay. Plant crops. I need the seeds. Oh, sorry, these seeds over here. Well, that is absolutely fine. So we'll just plant them one by one. This is nice and simple. So we'll just get you.
But potato sprouts, that's not... never mind.
They're sympathetic crops, Claire. I've decided. Done sowing. Where did Jasmine run off to? So I'm looking for her. Thank you. So, okay. We've planted that for you. We need to go and get the potato. Need to find Jasmine, but also give her the potato first, because these are kind of parallel quests, and that's fine. So here you go, Jasmine. I've got one potato for you. And there you go. Let me see. Colour as expected. A texture neither too shiny or rough. A taste passable. I prefer it cooked. Well then, looks like today's work is all done. Thank you so much. I'm going to have this. Thank you. Goodbye. That gets me a new thing. She's trying to flee society. And Ned is looking for you. Right, totally forgot. I just get off my bag. Tell him I'm fine. I'll be back at the farm in a few, okay? Let's go to Begonia Fields. We're not really going to Begonia Fields, but I guess you could be on the train. Because, oh, hang on, there's also blue ballerina shoes. I mean, we'll board you. That's fine. Clearly you're just trying to flee the society. I see no particular reason why not, to be perfectly honest. So, yes, we're definitely done here. And if no other reason, you will be very good at, hang on, annoying Sierra. There you go. So you just go next to Sierra. That's absolutely fine, because I just enjoy having Sierra never being left on her own, which she blatantly wants. And with that done, I think we're ready to, yes, move straight on around the corner to Rosalind's carpentry. So yeah, we've been there before, so we're probably taking care of most of the main missions. But if we just nip around the corner, we've got loads of post to deliver there. Like, ridiculous, dumb amounts of post to deliver in that direction. But we are almost done on our loop. We're making good progress here, I think. So should be fine. Yep, we are absolutely golden beautiful. Anyone want a snack? Nope, I think we're all good. Check the kid in pleb class. Nope, he's fine too. So, okay, we are at the... I think on this occasion we might say dump books for a second, because we have a lot to pick up. So, Rosalind's, then we've got Wayrest, Barapire, Bloody Hell. Where's the rest of Rosalind's? There's Rosalind's number 2. And Barapire, that must be... I could have sworn there was a third Rosalind. Yeah, as marked as I've got 3. Uh-oh, where's the third one? Barrenpire. Uh-oh, hang on. There was definitely a third one. I'd have lost it. Random suitcase on the train tracks. Don't know why that's there, but it's just there. So, okay. At the carpentry, Barrenpire, Wayrest, Barrenpire. Definitely that. Oh, hang on, there's one over here. Is that... Yeah, there it is. We got it. Okay, that's also... right, the kid's done. We've got the token off him. He left... Well, you know what? That kid left no litter. Next time we run into him, he's going in first class. Because he just caused, like, no litter whatsoever. I appreciate that. I appreciate that hugely. So, okay, kid. You actually, like, here for any particular reason? Nothing for me here, I just wanted to see something new. Alright, that's absolutely fine. I'll be having the rest of this aged copper. By the way, best as I can tell, nothing's going on though. Aha! Standard hat rack, you say? Okay. A luggage shelf. That's not for post. It's for luggage. Standard mirror as well. And still cannot build that bloody globe. I wouldn't mind a standard hat rack, you know. So just 3 metal, 3 wood. I just need to pick the right metal and wood. Okay. I feel like this should be a special hat-based privilege for... Ooh, white marble. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Wasn't that what we needed for the McJibble? Wasn't that what we actually needed like that? Oh. Okay, hang on. Wasn't that what we needed for the moon globe? Yeah, white marble. We just need the gold. We just need to find gold in one of these things. Just need to find gold. And we will be A-okay. We already actually had 1 white marble. But now we've got spare.
Ooh,
just
nice.
in case. We've got the white marble we need. Hi, Ted.
Would you like your Mr. Crocodile?
Oh, Ted, would you like Mr. Crocodile?
Hmm?
I don't think he's been thrilled by Mr. Crocodile. I feel like Mr. Crocodile's been a bit of an underwhelming.
I think it's because Mr. Crocodile is a toy from Wilco's, and it's a bit bulky for him to like bite.
Okay.
Poor darling.
Now, can we tell you guys about vaccinations, by the way? Here you go. Vaccination. And also vaccination. There we go. So, okay. That's you guys taken care of. Excellent. There's a hammer here, but we don't need that for anything. So, okay. We've definitely dropped off all the packages. We could divert to Petney, but we really don't need to. That's not the best thing to do. Sierra wanted to go to Wayrest Scraps, and we also needed to get the book from Wayrest Scraps. So I think we're absolutely fine. Yeah, we're fine to just move on in that regard. And then, yeah, long way round. We'll just need to drop off the books at Marigold Market. That will be that. And then we should be absolutely A-okay.
Yeah, people
You're
are
just
saying...
looking at pictures of kittens.
Oh, yeah, because people have sent them to me.
Yeah.
Because it's part of my job.
Yeah.
What can I do? Anyway,
Oh, shit, I forgot the whole point was I was supposed to be getting things for the crafting. Oh, well. I got distracted by by the arrival of the nice metal, and then I forgot that the whole point was. Okay.
Wait a minute. Yes, the luggage.
Go on, Claire, you can do it.
The shelf for the luggage.
Yeah.
That also works for mail.
Yeah. Okay, but if I just get 2 pine and 1 brown granite, I can actually craft that mirror, which is kind of cool. So I've got all of that right here. So, okay. All of flipping you right here. Yeah, that is fine. I always forget I don't need to bother doing that, because anything that's on your train, it can just be crafted. Let's craft that. What's it going to look like, by the way? No idea what this is going to look like. But, alright, grab that. Yeah. What is this even? Oh, never mind, we arrived. We can set that in a second. People are arriving. Yep, there's my friend. There's Gruff McGee, who said we didn't bash him with a hammer. Okay, so it's fine. Like, that's the important thing right there. Hello, Sierra. No trouble. There's your token. Very nice. So, okay, hang on. What's this thing? Just a mirror here. I don't know. That feels like a weird thing to put on a train. Like,
yeah, like if you had a train bathroom, that would make sense. But,
yeah. That's weird. Can I put it in here? No, there's no spots to hang it up in here. I guess we could, like, have... camera.
Put it in the pleb compartment so that when people are in there, they have to be reminded that they're in there and it's ugly.
You know, I don't feel like that suits that. I'm not feeling that vibe.
Well, fair enough.
No, I don't want to do this. Yeah. I'm going to make another one so they're symmetrical. Because otherwise, that bugs me.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm just going to create a second one of them right now. Yeah. Grab that. Put that over here. I'm fine with that. Right there. There we go. I guess it kind of... It's a feature.
Yeah.
It's a sort
It
of...
looks like a face now.
It's sort of a nice feature. Once again, no litter. So Sierra's worked away at my affection a tiny bit by virtue of not littering in the slightest. Now you, sir. One, I am... Actually, do I need to be holding the vaccination pamphlets in order to... Yes, I've got to be holding the pamphlets. So, okay. Vaccination pamphlets. Great. And next, Sierra wants to borrow a manual. Haven't heard from her. She's literally here right now. Suppose I've got one lying around. Where should I keep them? Tell you what, there's tons of junk in the backyard. If you can find what you're looking for, you have to do some digging. So, okay. She's literally right here. Now, junk in the backyard, suggesting to old photo. Photo of McGruff, a woman, and Sierra. She can't be older than 7, her cheeks streaked with motor oil. She's laughing, helped by the woman. It's a faint smile on McGruff. Is McGruff your dad?
Or stepdad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Loads of trash in the backyard, he was saying. Hang on, if I move that out of the way, can I get past here? Aha! Is it going to be hidden back here somewhere, potentially buried underground?
What are we looking for?
The book. A book that Sierra was after.
But yeah,
he was just saying it was
a spade or something.
Yeah, we probably need to find a spade. There'll probably be one locally somewhere. So, but then again, he was... I don't know if he was specific. He would actually specifically said... Oh, hang on. What's this? That will be for... a provide materials mission that just hasn't shown up yet, presumably. So, okay. None of you know where? Where are you, my friend? And also, by the way, did I ever tell you about vaccination, Sierra? And pamphlets! There we go. We must be up to, like, 8 or something for that by now. Yep, 2 more. We must run into 2 more people yet. So hang on, where is? Well, I know I'm allowed to go into McGruff's workshop because that's where the model train set is. Maybe there'll be a spade in here that I could utilise. Potentially, I can also just randomly clean up his house. Oh, hang on. I thought that might be it. There was a book there I thought had a shimmer to it. But it turns out it did not. So, okay. Not... Oh, hang on. Because I can just sit in a fancy seat if I feel like sitting in a fancy seat. Just, you know, that's what I feel like doing. Excellent. Don't want to rearrange my train. I like my train's class system. Hi, Willow. Zooming past us up to the little cubby hole up there. That's fine. Maybe it's in the bathroom. Could be in the bathroom. Oh! Nope, there was something in there, but it wasn't it. I mean,
that seems like, yeah.
I thought it was on something there. Thought it was on something. I don't think... Maybe I need to come back here with a spade later. Because I do not have a spade right now. Oh. I can't see a spade around these parts. And if there's no spade, I can't actually do the thing. I can't ask him about the... I can't ask him any follow-up questions. I think we might need to, unfortunately... Yeah, that one might be a no-go until we officially have a spade. Unless there's, like, another area I can get to just by virtue of lifting anything... Like, lifting up any more things. But I suspect it must be buried. It must be buried, and we cannot get there.
Check his little garage. It's in a building by the boiler?
By the boiler?
Well, okay, can you get in... You know where his house was?
Yeah.
That does look like a bit of a garage door. Can you... No.
No, I'm trying to try. Oh, hang on. There's...
That's just can of tuna.
Can of tuna, delicious.
Yummy.
I'll have that later. That's his outhouse. That's his workshop. Check his little garage by the boiler. Have there already been in here? Okay.
Oh, that's a spade.
Ah!
Shovel, sorry.
So, yes, I can't take that with me, but I can use it for the time being. So, dig. And what's that? It's an engine manual. Bring that straight to Sierra. We don't have to check in with him first. So there you go. Got your manual. Let's have a look. I see you. Thank you for getting it. With this, I can finally get working. Thank you for... here's a thank you for
Thanks for not having me go to him myself.
Well,
see you around.
Daddy issues, Mark.
Oh, shit. That's a new train car.
Oh, no.
A small standard wagon that we can now insert into our train. And I think standard wagon will just be will have nothing in it for the time being. So, okay.
So that's the same as your passenger wagon, isn't it?
Yes. Hang on. How do I insert you into that? So, hang on. Standard wagon, storage wagon, small wagon, standard small wagon. Yeah. So, that can just go towards the rear of the train, because I know we've got nothing to do with it. That's fine. So, standard small wagon. Just to put that. Put it down. Okay. Just. I'm trying to remember how you put that down precisely. Why is the drop function not working? Put that there. Yes.
Are you trying to put it like the wrong way around or whatever?
Yeah, but I'm not able to. I'm not in the. Because when you just went up to that, you could just pop it in.
Do you have to give the carriage to McGruff first?
No. You know what? That's true. That is true. You have to. Yes, you take them to him first, because he will like swap them for the McGibble. They're right now in a weird situation where like one of my carriages just isn't attached. Though, okay, they just closed up any gaps for you. Sorry, did not realise I needed to do that yet. Found another model! Okay, we'll find one. I'll prep a wagon for you. So, okay. Now we can go in and, yes, grab the actual one that goes in the thing off a shelf in here. That we want in here. And then we can add that on. That's where I was getting a bit confused. So, okay. Hang on. That's look at that. That's the colour train I want, the purple.
Yes, I know.
I want the purple train right there.
Ah, there we go.
So now we grab that, and then we put that in there. So okay, that's now at the back of the train, which I am fine with. That's a-okay. Because I think that's just a completely standard wagon, just like a basic one.
Wait, didn't you want to alternate colors in some way?
That you do here at the train.
Yes, but...
But no, this is fine, because that's one of the light pink ones, which means it can be yellow, meaning the train will now go red, yellow, yellow, red, yellow, yellow.
Alright,
so actually, it will be fine, and it looks like, yeah, this is just a completely standard carriage, the same as we've got up ahead. I'll just keep that at the back for the time being. I'm fine with that just being at the rear. Grab you.
Whilst you painted, shout out to Michael, who gave us $5 Canadian.
Excellent dollars.
And says, hey, John, Claire, and Ted, I just want to thank you for introducing me to Look Outside. I'm having a terrifyingly delightful time, and it keeps getting weirder.
To Look Outside is fun and weird. It's a weird-ass game, but the game, sometimes it's nice to just have really bloody weird-ass games. World needs more weird-ass games.
Yes, shout out to Lorelei and the laser eyes too.
Oh yes, another bloody weird one. Which, as I said in the video, I didn't even consider that for a live stream. Cause it's an anti-live stream game. So it's just me not solving something that you already know, that everyone else already knows the answer to. So I feel like that does not work at all in the slightest. Also, here's a pamphlet. There we go. And yes, we're almost done. Just one more person. We're definitely done at here. So yeah, if we just go round to Wayrest, we're at Wayrest Scraps.
Are we at Wayrest?
Yes, we are. So that means there must be some post to deliver here. I think it was in the middle, wasn't it? Yes! I'm starting to remember where this cocky post all is. We don't need a system. It turns out there's no need for a system.
There's no need for a system, especially because we completely forgot to craft that Rosalind's carpentry, and I don't think we can make the thing elsewhere, but anyway.
And Yasmin's ultimately going all the way around to Begonia, but honestly, that really doesn't matter. You're just going to be here for a while. Right, so that means we're now done with Wayrest. Excellent. So we can set off round the corner to Why is the thing gone? What happened to all my bloody tags? Tagged everything already. Right, going around the corner to ferry. Just simply load up the train, toss in some coal, and then find the 3 things to deliver to ferry. I doubt there'll be anyone else at ferry. Maybe there will be. Maybe the game will surprise me. Given ferry's like the entry point. And we know the mayor arrived at ferry, suggesting that maybe it's like a port people arrive at when they're coming to this area for the first time. That could well be what's going on. So in which case, yeah, we're just looking for the 3 ferry McGibbles. Okay, so we're getting there now. There should be no trouble whatso-flipping ever. Claire.
Yes, indeed. We've got a message from Sankey84 Gaming, who has been a member for 29 months, and says, I got this game after your video, and after 20 hours, I finally completed the main story. The only thing I didn't get was the 9th paint color and most of the carriages.
Wow, that's.
There we go.
I mean, you look at this, and you wouldn't think it would be a chunky campaign, but you know, for its price, because it's not like a ridiculous price game. I don't know. I think a 20-hour campaign's actually pretty bloody good, all things considered. I think you can't complain about that. Hello, kittens, and also Teds. Well, no one are here, and unfortunately, 2 packages. Possibly the mail boat comes in. That's what that. But at least we can get 1 out of the way. We can get 1 out of the way. We can trade, like, you know, 3 for 2. So we're doing all right.
I think they're both going to Marigold as well, which we're going.
Oh, are they both? Marigold Market, Baronpire. Well,
we're going to both of those
Baronpire's literally next round the corner. So I think there's nothing much here unless you've got a fishing rod, in which case clearly you can go fishing here. So there might well be different fish. You can, yep, literally says fishing hole there. So there might be different fish depending on, you know, where you fish. That might be an entire flipping thing. Do I have, oh, I've got a little bit of paper. Generally paper, you kind of seems to be by far the most common sort of thing, which is fine. That means you get so flipping many wood tokens. Then just cans of tuna. Endless cans of tuna.
It feels like eating a random can of tuna on the train is the equivalent of microwaving fish in the office kitchen.
What? That's not true. Can of tuna doesn't smell at all. I wouldn't feel guilty.
Not as much as putting it in the microwave.
I wouldn't feel guilty in the slightest eating a can of tuna on a train with a little bit of ketchup squidged in. Oh, that would be good. That would be good, chef. Right, that was literally all we needed to do here. We can move straight on to our next destination. Nice quick stop off here at the ferry. Clap.
We are all caught up at this point, unless I'm much mistaken, but if there's anything anyone would like to ask or say, that, you know, they would, if anyone would like to do a super chat, but, you know, things are a bit tight right now, or it doesn't work in your country, or whatever, now's the time, because we've got a little bit of time for extra messages. So...
Okay,
Let
so
me know,
next
ping me in the
corner
chat.
is Baronpire. So I've got 1 Baronpire already.
And then another one.
And then this one I'm holding right now is that. So that was the Baronpire. So I've got the 2 Baronpire parcels. We are slowly working our way through the parcel. Yasmin is ripping me off, by the way. Hasn't really wanted refreshments this entire journey. You've been on this train for a while. Not delighted about that. We should, like, pump something into the carriage through the air system that, like, you know, makes people thirsty. Oh, we could make the air really dry. That'd be a thing we could do that would be less evil than chemicals. If we just made the air really dry, people would get dry throats and need to buy more drinks.
Or you could
it's not actively evil, it's just a bit evil.
You could do what bakeries do at tube stations.
Oh yeah.
Where they'll like just pump the smell of fresh croissant into the air so that you want to buy them.
Nice. Alright, now this is where things get a little bit on the tricky side. Which is, we dropped the begonia field thing right here. But we've now got a slightly ludicrous amount of seeds. And unfortunately, they don't stack at all. So, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dump my bag in the carriage. I think I can do it in 2 trips if I have 5 slots free. But there's just so many goddamn seeds. Actually, you know, I probably could have done that without that particular exchange. But that's fine. Because, hang on.
We need to tell more people about the I think this should be the end of the vaccination mission. So there's the pamphlet. There we go. Yep, that's 10 out of 10. We've done that. Now straight over to the farm, where we can dump the first 5 seeds. And I'm hoping we might have, especially if maybe there's like, I don't know, these people have like, there's a few more, maybe a couple of respawned. If this isn't it, oh no, we're not. If we're going to be close, we're going to be sort of close, but hopefully we'll get like something for this. And bare minimum, it's kind of nice that the ones we planted last time have started actually growing. Like, you know, flower pick. No, don't do that. Don't pick up the flower, because the whole point is we're supposed to be creating lots of flowers here. So I feel like that would be bad if we were to pick up like all the flowers and whatnot. So okay, that's loads of you. We'll go back and do the second one. Is there anything else we need to actually do in Barren Park? Oh, I tell you what, paint. Nora was always saying she wanted me to come and show paint to her. So, okay, we can drop off the remaining seeds, see if there's anything similar there. There's so much craftable shelving. I just keep forgetting to craft it, and you have to have a big crafting table to do it. I've got a dingy ceiling lamp here I don't even want. So there's that. There's you as well. And then now, okay, I've got rid of the vaccination pamphlets, because literally we've got them. So they've all been all handed out. So, okay, hang on. Now I need to get the brush, the red. Okay, that's everything we need for Aya. Because now I can do all of that in one more journey. I can plant the 2 seeds I've got, including sunflowers. I love sunflowers. Sunflowers are beautiful. Nice. Sunflowers are really nice. There should be more sunflowers in the world. Big flipping fields of sunflowers are deeply delightful. So, okay. Plant some more lavender. Obviously, yes. It's not as simple as leaving and then coming back. The ones that were already, the ones that we only just planted, they're going to take some. Maybe if you make the train leave, then come back, it automatically grows. And yes, now we can show 3 new paints to Aya as well, who might want me to go and paint more bloody trees. Not 100% sure. The air samples. Good thought. Yes, thank you, chat. Right, so we found more paint. Excellent. Well, I'll put whatever leftovers we'll get on your shelf. All right, keep them coming. So, okay. And there we go. More paint. Excellent. So, yeah, this is why I couldn't put them previously on my shelf. Now they are going to be on my shelf, so it's going to be way more space efficient. So now I've traded out that version I just found with a version that's actually tucked away on my shelf. I'm not sure why I couldn't just put those on my shelf. Maybe they don't fit. And I did need to use the air sampler, Mochagibbler, which was
a jar.
The jar. We've got the jar now, which is the important. Oh, look at that. The train is slowly not being quite so ridiculously crowded.
And apparently, can you make a shelf to sort your things? From the train. Sankey Gaming was saying the recipe for that is 4. So
yeah. Oh, is it? I thought it was. Okay, we'll have a look, see if I can do that. But hang on.
I'm not sure you have the recipe. He told me what it is.
Something in the air. Bring the sample. Have I taken the...
Take samples of barren pyre fume with the collection device. It says 0 of 3, but it also says you've done it.
I guess I must have done.
Well, but it says 0 of 3.
Yeah, but it's also ticked.
Oh, fair enough.
I guess maybe even if I didn't have it in my inventory, the game just considered that was sufficient. It's saying it's happy. So, it's saying bring it to Carlos. So that's absolutely fine. And Carlos is currently located... Where's Carlos? Carlos! Currently back at Tome Dig. So he's gone back to Tome Dig, which is fine. So we're going around to Marigold Market, Begonia Field, Tome Dig. This is all working out perfectly. We're going to Marigold, there, Tome Dig, and then we should be straight after that, straight up to Trough, and we can go up to Newgale Station, and I'd say we'll probably wrap things up in the new area.
Apparently, a few people mentioning some of the side quests in this are a little bugged.
Tiny bit bugged. So, okay, do we need to... Actually, if we would plant a lot more trees. Do you not give me anything for just, like, all those trees I just planted?
Flowers?
Yeah, the flowers. Okay. Well, at least you'll wave back at me. That at least is a positive thing. So, okay, hang on. There's also... Actually, we've got literally one mail for Marigold Market. Not much at all. But there's a few more things delivered to Marigold Market too. So, right, just before we go, check the things. So, yes, the air samples, save the future of Baron Pie. We're working on it. We're working on it, okay? So, yes, the stack of books needs to be delivered. She's at Marigold Market now, right? That's where Nora is. That's where the university, that's where Lizzie was, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's where the university's going to be. So, in which case... That means, yeah, I now need to get the package for Baron Pyre, which was, sorry, for Marigold Market, and I need to pick up the books. And I've already given her the lab equipment. She happened to be on the train at the point where I was given it.
Yeah.
So that's absolutely fine. Does the paintbrush go in here, by the way? No, the paintbrush doesn't go in here. There's only spots in here for, yeah, pickaxe, shovel, and fishing rod. So, okay. Hang on. Now, I see, we need to find gold. We need to find flipping gold. Dingy. Wallpaper storage, paint bucket storage. That's tool storage.
I don't think you have
I don't have the
blueprint.
No.
But I was told what it was.
Okay.
It is apparently 4 metals.
What, just the same metal or any metal?
I'm not sure if that matters.
Okay. Well, that's just like a shelving unit functionally. Yeah. I'm willing to give that a go. So okay though. Am I even allowed to?
Yeah, you're allowed to put stuff in there now. Go to resources.
Yeah, okay, need to go over to resources. Okay. That's fine. Rose quartz is a metal, right?
No, I think that's a stone.
Oh, okay.
Because the metal is an ingot, but you can sort by what type of resource now.
Oh, good call.
Do the aged copper.
Yeah, we've got the aged copper. I don't really care for it anyway. Give it a go. Alright, a grow shelving unit. And that actually gives you the blueprint. So, okay, you can just experiment and literally just, like, you know, learn stuff, which is kind of cool. So, okay. If that was to go over here in the corner, if I was to say pick up all the post that's for everywhere else right now, we could just put that. If I put that in. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? Then I could, like, you know, have a system.
Make use of vertical space.
Yeah, I could, like, have a system or whatever. That's pretty good. So, okay. That's pretty exciting. And then if we put the metal over here just with the other metals and whatnot and the other stones. Oh, this is starting to actually look sort of okay.
What's that package?
That was just a random dingy ceiling lamp I never liked. I kind of made by accident. You can just go here, it's fine. Let's be stored out the way over here. The paintbrush can just kind of go right next to the thing. Oh, look at this, Claire.
So nice.
That's actually sort of that's fixed a lot of shit. This is we're getting somewhere right now. So okay, we're trading one package for one package, and that's fine. Place package. Place package, thank you.
So Sankey Gaming says you need to use the same metal if you want to pick what it looks like. I think what he means is if you want it to be like green, use the green metal, all the green metal.
If you mix them into, it will come out as some generic metal that
I think it might,
that the game picks, which is fine. So okay, we do have the books to hand over, and we can also, on top of that, we can tell her about the vaccination thing. We can hand over the books, etc., etc. She should be somewhere around here. Is she, in fact, back at... Has she gone back home? Nora. I think she's gone back home to Begonia Field. She's not at the university. So, and we still haven't found the bloody wheel.
We still haven't found the bloody wheel. But that's fine.
I mean, we haven't been looking terribly hard.
That's true, but I feel like it would have come up by now. So, okay. That's a begonia fields anyway, so I don't think we actually need to stop here. But on the other hand, do you guys have a vending machine? Yes, you do. You've got one over there. Just check there's no flipping gold here. I still want that moon globe. I just want a moon globe. Is it so? I don't even know what a moon globe is. Silver but no gold. Every time. Hey, sweetheart.
Hi, Willow.
Willow is just looming over us.
And looming over the Pokemon.
Doing various looming. Good for you. Right. Keep on keeping on. We're golden. Everything is under control.
Oh, you can use the hammer on the light that you don't like to break it down and get the stuff back that you used to make it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you, Gaming.
That does make sense. So, okay. Have myself 2, 3 coal should be fine to get that green. Yeah, that's about right. So, okay. I think we are, once we get to Begonia Fields, yeah. Just check you don't need you have not wanted any refreshments. How am I supposed to profiteer off you if you don't bloody want any refreshments? Heard about the Smog and Barren Pyre, bet not spread here. And it's, oh, hang on. What are you up to? Preparing for the science competition. Freshest brilliant mind. And sure I will win first place, I'll make sure of it. Speaking of which, I heard Sierra and Carlos are competing. They're both so clever, a bit too clever. So it's a wild idea. Why don't you scope out their projects and see how they're going? While you're there, maybe find a way to make them, how to say, a little bit less impressive. Carlos has won every time. Sierra's placed second since she arrived. I just want to win just once. Would you help me out?
I don't know. Maybe if you bought some rhubarb pie, we would help you.
Maybe if someone was to buy some rhubarb pie. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure I want to do that mission. That's sabotaging science, and Carlos is great.
I mean, he is a quack, but...
Kind of like Carlos.
I mean, to be fair, I like him a lot more since he acknowledged that maybe his miracle quartz medicine might not work.
Oh, there's Flippy. Yep, there's you.
And there's the thing on the track.
Which is in so many different locations as well. That shows up a lot. Hey, sweetheart.
Hi, Willow.
Hi, Willow. Willow, where are you going to jump down, sweetheart? Willow, what are you doing, sweetheart?
Have you seen like a little mosquito or something, kiddo?
Hey, sweetheart, where are you going?
Oh.
Okay. No, that's not for you. Willow. There you go. Sorry, Willow. You have to go down.
She likes to try and drink our tea, coffee, lemsip, whatever we're having.
Yeah. So, choose item. Oh, that's nice. You choose the item. Oh, that's very convenient. Then you literally can just cycle through them and be like, I want the one that's Begonia Fields, because that's where I am right now. That's bloody convenient. And on top of that, Yasmin should have left me a payment. Yes, and also some paw prints. Irritating, but whatever. We'll clean those on the way back out. So, okay, there is the... No, I'm not helping you cheat at science. Drop that off. So, okay. Talk to you. 1, pamphlets handed out. And giving me a thing. A coat stand! And on top of that, possibly an item of clothing. Or maybe that was what was in the bag. No, little headband, I think.
Or neckerchief, maybe.
Little neckerchief, perhaps. And Ming will write the article. Excellent. And on top of that... have the books. Capable researcher. I'm sure there's any books you pick will be very useful and educational. We'll start moving everything into the house. While we're away, maybe there's some extra furniture we need. Pick up 2 armchairs, a nice floor lamp. You'll find the chairs at Rosalind's. Once you've got them, drop them off by Liz's house. That's the lamp. I've got an old one I don't use. Want to see if you can trade it for one I need. Remember, I need a lamp you can put on the floor specifically. Let me know when you found. I thought we were done with your stupid university.
Okay, but can we not take that lamp because it looks super cool?
Yeah, but we have to trade it, don't we? Isn't that the whole point?
Yeah, but we take it... Well...
And she's also changed her mind and now wants to go to Barren Pyre Ferry, which you didn't previously. So...
And we are not doing that because it's far back.
Yes, but if we go to Trow now, her university isn't actually done yet.
Yeah, I know.
Her university isn't actually done yet. So hang on. Hang on. Well, let's at bare minimum save Baronpire. Even if her university doesn't get finished. Let's actually...
So, yes, it tells you where you can
yeah,
get it.
Dorian,
because
he's the trader, which makes perfect sense. So if you're going to Marigold there, and then you probably could do the loop branch. Not the most efficient route in a way. But then probably it's actually more efficient to loop up this way rather than going around this way, because then it's 2 stops rather than 3. But let's not worry about that. Let's just see if, bare minimum, we can save Baronpire by taking the air sample. And we're not cheating at science. Science is not being cheated at. You, however, may come with me. I suppose, Nora. No. Yasmin, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Yasmin. There we go.
Well, while you board our friend Nora,
yeah.
Shout out to Richard Upton Pickman, who says, "Help! I can't chew this on my own." Choo choo.
So dumb. So
yes,
catastrophically
I thought it was
dumb.
delightful.
There you go. I'll put the little dumb lamp on the table for you.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Next, Jenner would like to know if you ever played Xenoblade Chronicles 10.
You mean X?
Or X. Yeah, I just assumed there was a Roman numeral, because that made sense.
I played a bit of it. I'm gonna be honest, I was never... I don't think it... If you ask me to rank the Xenoblades, I'll put X last every time. I was never big on it. I think 1, 2, and 3 are all significantly better. Actually, 3 I've not put much time into, but I do think 1 and 2 are really solid in their own ways. Like, 1 is just a classic. 2 is just weirdly horny, but I enjoy it anyway. I'm not sure that's necessarily, I never got X, but then X re-released, and I thought everyone would agree with me that X was the bad one. But then they re-released X, and everyone's like, oh my goodness, X is back, thank goodness X is amazing. So I don't know. But maybe I need to go back and give X another chance. I didn't gel with it the first time I played, but who knows, maybe I was just mistaken. But okay, I'm determined, bare minimum, we could save Baronpire. Alright, that's what we're going to do. We're going to save Baronpire. Alright?
Yeah, although Sankey Gaming points out saving Baronpire is kind of the endgame quest. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that right now, or if it might, just like the university, turns out to have, you know, layers.
Well, I also like, because this quest
layers.
I bugged out, technically this jar doesn't appear to, like, have a lid.
Yeah,
like, we just kind of got, and they're like, yep, no need to close this area. This is absolutely has not been contaminated in any way by anyone else. Sadly, still no flipping. Don't hunch, stretch regularly. Love Nora.
Wow.
Sadly, she was not willing.
Taking digs at me.
She was not actually willing to give me any, she's not willing to buy any more food. Dear oh flipping dear. And we're taking you the wrong direction. I'm sorry about that.
And next Jenner says, maybe you should retry X then, because I was always on the it wasn't as bad as people thought it was train.
Yeah, fair enough. Maybe at some point I'll give it another look-see.
Yeah.
And see if I can come to a more favourable appreciation of it. But okay. I've got the air collection device, but are you going to be okay with this? Because it kind of...
Oi.
Carlos? Do I have to do something over here, or is this quest unfortunately very bugged out? Because if so, that might be a problem.
Seems a little bugged, yeah.
Do I have to, like, do something with it over here? Oh dear, that could be a problem.
I mean, it did say sample 0 of 3, even if it was ticked.
That could be a problem. Because it's literally telling me to bring the air sample, and there was no way for me to take a sample because it said it was already done, so that could be a problem. That could be a... What? The game said I collect... The game said bring the sample!
Yeah, and also, like, we don't actually know how to collect the air.
Yeah, I just kind of... I took the jar in my hand and just spun around in a circle, and presumably air went into the jar. But unfortunately, it would appear that's not how that actually worked. But there must be some other secret thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm instead
eating an onion.
I was about to say shoving an onion up my arse. That comes out of your
Of
arse.
course I didn't notice that, lol.
Deeply enjoy how that comes out of your arse. You know what? As it turns out, the university is significantly further away than I thought, and possibly saving Barapar is literally the end game. We might, in fact, wrap things up in a minute. But Claire has got to want to get in for a last second.
Yeah, shout out to Adam who gave us $5 Canadian.
Best dollars.
And says, happy birthday. Tomorrow is my birthday and I look forward to a long weekend. Have fun, be nice to Claire, and please pet all the fur babies for me.
No promises whatsoever, but I will make myself a nice hot cocoa, because that feels like...
He would, in fact, promises on petting the babies because he will definitely do that.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Enjoy how you just, like, when you just drink the cocoa. It doesn't do anything. There's no health meter or stamina in this game. It's just, you know what? Drinking the cocoa might be nice. So I felt like drinking. So I decided I was going to drink the cocoa because it might be a nice thing to do. But I think, in fact, as it's midnight, and Claire and I have had a long day, we're going to wrap things up in a moment.
You know when I signalled for you too, that meant two
then I
super
forgot.
chats.
Then I cocking forgot. Go!
Alright, shout out to Major Wes Jansen, who's been a member for 29 months and says, hello, many a true herd and staff. Didn't watch this video yet. Is this Tom Nook's crime hustle game?
Yeah, this time you're not being like, you know, taken advantage of by Tom Nook. In this game, you are Tom Nook. You are the criminal. You are the profiteering criminal. Dear oh flipping
well,
dear.
whilst you wrap up, I'll do the pet pictures. And yes, Trinton points out that if anyone else is playing this, you do need to go to the boilers, actually, in Barrenpire in order to collect the air.
Right, so it's just the quest, the quest, like, objective description bugged out a little bit and suggested we already had the things, but we didn't have the things.
I said that.
No, fair enough. Fair enough, it turns out that was the case. So, okay. We're going to wrap things up there, though please do feel free to hang around in the chat, because Claire is now going to be spamming you with the cutest community animals. And some excellent 1,000-yard stares as well. Love it. So we're going to be having all of that coming into the chat momentarily. And on top of that, just coming up this next week, obviously, you've got your usuals, your Morrowinds, and your Fallout Londons. I think we're coming up towards the end of Fallout London at this point. I think we've got, like, maybe, like, a couple of, like, important side missions to do. Then we're kind of in towards the end game here. So that series is probably only got a few more weeks left in it. And I know what's coming after it. It's very exciting.
Indeed.
And on top of all of that nonsense, Civilization 7 is coming back for a very silly one-off. Not a new series, just a one-off, because there's one thing I've been meaning to experiment with, and I spent a lot of time thinking about it. So there's going to be a little Civilization special dumb challenge McJibble.
That was crazy doodling.
There was crazy doodling on paper to make it all come together. I just today looked at Blueprints, the really weird, interesting kind of like gone home roguelike puzzle narrative McJibble. Really interesting. Really kind of really enjoyed that actually. I thought that was great fun. That's coming up too. And then Oblivion Remastered? And if Oblivion Remastered comes out next week, yeah, I'll probably make a video about that, would you cock and believe? Who flipping knows? So yes. And maybe possibly next week's stream might also be Civ 7, just because I believe on the 22nd is the next big update where they're like doing all the new resources. So I might be tempted to do a Civ 7 live stream. We'll have to see. We could like talk about Civ 7 too. So yeah, that's all the big question though. Potentially, if Oblivion does appear, who knows? That might throw the entire schedule out. So terrible confusion. Atomfall. You know what? Could do a bit more Atomfall as well. That's true. That could be well worth a look-see. Lots of question marks for the next week, but hopefully some of that sounds interesting, as well as the mysterious Oblivion Remastered that may or may not exist. If Oblivion Remastered comes out next week, I'll buy a hat and eat it. I'm inclined to agree. That's not coming out till the Dark Ages is out. I don't think Bethesda's going to start doing marketing and pre-release pushes for Doom the Dark Ages, then shadow drop an Elder Scrolls in the middle of it. I think it will be after Doom the Dark Ages, which will put it in after mid-May. So, but we'll see. We'll have to flipping see. So thank you very much for this evening. Thank you so much to all the super donators. Claire's indicated she wants to say something.
I wasn't actually. I was just listening to you, but what I was gonna say for the benefit of chat. If you don't follow that channel, I would say you should definitely check out at least the recipe for lemon pesto that's on Pastagramma in the last few weeks. Because we've had that recently. It was
true.
freaking yummy, and I'm making it again for dinner because I want it.
That's true. That was really. I could go for a bigger portion than last time.
We can do that.
I want a bigger portion than last time. I inhaled that last time. I'd like more.
It's so good.
It's so damn good. Anyway, thank you so much for joining this evening. Thank you very much. Super it's incredibly, it's a huge time. Very, very generous indeed. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope it's been a lovely, relaxing, chill live stream. And as I say, lots of question marks coming up in the next week. Thanks to mysteries around whether Bethesda are or aren't about to stealth drop something huge. Who flipping knows? So, whatever comes up next week, hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you join us next week for a live stream. And hopefully, in general, you just have a lovely, lovely flipping time. And yes, maybe we'll see you next week as well for whatever that turns out to be. Been a bit of my pitch on.
I've been Claire.
It's been many a true nuts.
There's been
Ted.
Zeno over there.
Zeno over there, and Ted's usual spot. Ted's gone. Who knows when? We've lost the dog. There's many a true nut.
In the living
And this has
room.
been
There's
the
Willow
delightful.
over there.
There's Willow. This has been the delightful Locomoto. Thank you very much, and have funk.
Well, could you just do one thing for me on the other side of town, please? Yeah, that one's not as good.
That one. Yeah, you know what? Try again. Just say I choose you. Just do the Simpsons bit.
I choose you.
There we go. You kind of made that Pokemon-y right there.
Yes, because I don't actually know
that's Ralph Wiggum as a Pokemon trainer right there. I choose you. Go!
Because I don't actually know the Simpsons
It's the
bit.
Valentine's episode. I'm sure we must have watched it at some
no,
point.
I remember it. I remember it. Don't make me watch it again.
You choose me? Love the intonation. It's wonderful. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
I can't do this on my own.